Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another DFFOO stream, and tonight we've got a little extra hype. We knew Setzer was coming, but long behold, we've got Cloud as well, so we got two characters to look at tonight. My plan is I am for sure going to ticket Squalls, or not Squall, Clouds, FR. We're going to ticket that sucker for sure. And then we'll see how Setzer treats me. I'm tempted because I have 50 BT tokens. If I can, I want to save them for Reno, because Reno I literally don't have to pull at all if I have them. So we're going to see how my tickets are treated with Cloud. And then, depending on what my ticket stash is like, I might take it on Setzer and see how long it takes me to get the FR. Maybe we luck into a BT. Maybe the free pulls are really good, right? So we'll have to see. So shout out to everybody here right away. Appreciate y'all coming. Let's see who we got here. We got Said. Kool-Aid Man voice. Oh yeah, that's right. We are ready. We are ready for a stream tonight. Excited you guys are all here. Hendro, yo, what's up, Hendro? Thanks for coming. Eucalicious, yo, what's up, Eucalicious? Thanks for coming. Ernesto, yo, what's up, Ernesto? Dinglehoofies here. Thanks for coming. Dylan Franklin, yo, what's up, Dylan? Thanks for coming. Writer Lilies is here. Thanks for coming. Appreciate y'all. E-Daddy, yo, what's up, E-Daddy? Thanks for coming. So, yeah, we're going to kind of chill for about a half hour here till banners drop. I did do some good prep beforehand. I worked on my spheres a little bit, so I don't have to do that during the live stream. The nice thing is these characters are both going to be easy preps, right? Like Cloud, it's literally let's upgrade the FR and we're done. We'll have to do like 4 sports too, but takes like no time. And then Setzer is just putting on a BT, hopefully, and an FR, right? So we'll see what happens. I would really like to get Setzer BT, especially for the showcase, because it is like a big part of what makes him good. So we'll see. We'll see. Chris Solberg is here. Thanks for coming, Chris. Yo, let's do this. Let's go. Magina Void, yo, what's up? Thanks for coming. E-Daddy says, big week for DFFOO and Star Rail. Yeah, dude, Star Rail's got the big update tonight, right? It's Kafka tonight, is it not? Is it Kafka or is it the Don Hung, like the Earth Dong Hung or whatever? It's one of those two. I think it might be Kafka though. I don't remember which one comes first. It's one of those. It's like the legendary Don Hung or it's Kafka. But I'm excited. Oh, Kafka's birthday. Nice. Hothead, I hope you get the FRs you need, but I wish for it more. Yeah, I hope you get what you want. E-Daddy still don't know if you want Setzer. Yeah, it's kind of a tough one, right? Like, especially if you have Queena. And the thing is, I kind of wish they were different crystal colors, because with them both being black, that kind of like if they were different crystal colors, it could be like, oh, I could get Setzer because I'm doing this crystal room, and I could have Queena for this crystal room, but they're both black, so that's kind of unfortunate, right? Yeah, it's Kafka. Okay, yeah. I knew that there's like the legendary Don Hung and Kafka were next. I just wasn't sure which order they were in. But yeah, I was pretty sure Kafka, because they've been promoting her quite a bit. I'm probably going to skip Kafka, to be honest, because I'm not going to do DOT teams. If you're not playing DOT, you probably don't want to pull for Kafka, right? Yasir Mackie, yo, what's up, Yasir Mackie? Thanks for coming. Zach, yo, what's up? Did you play the Final Fantasy franchise nowadays? Which was your last one? Oh, fancy you asked that, because I literally just beat Final Fantasy 16. I'm proud of myself. That game was dope. It was really fun. It's been a really long time since I've enjoyed a modern Final Fantasy that much. Well, I guess FF7 Remake was also very good, but it was a remake, right? For like a new, unique Final Fantasy title. 16 was the first one I've really enjoyed in a long time, right? So very loved the game. Makes me even more hyped for them characters to come to DFFOO. Let's see here. Eucalicious, I really want Setzer, because I don't have Queena, and they are kind of similar. Yeah, Setzer's good because like you get rainbow numbers, and you also get the big time HP damage, and you have the potential to get it for like a lot of turns too. Next, pulling for Kafka regardless. Yeah, I mean, Star Rail, you like a character, go for it. Think like for Genshin and Star Rail, like that type of game, I'm really careful on who I pull for, because if you're someone that's pull crazy and you pull on every banner, what you're going to find is you're going to pull characters and not use them, because it is a huge investment to max out characters. So like for me, it makes it really easy to skip banners, because I'm at a point where I'm still working on building characters, right? So I think I'm going to kind of coast and just keep saving my money on Star Rail until I feel like I've got my roster built out with like the characters I want maxed. And then I will pick a character like, all right, I'm ready to start working on another character. I'll pull somebody new. But it's like right now, if I pull for Kafka, I'm not going to lie, like she would sit on my bench, because I'm working on other characters right now. And once again, it's a big investment in that game. And it's not because it's like crazy grindy. it's because you're limited on energy, like how much energy you can use for the really important stages. So that's kind of the bottleneck that game does. Brandon Carroll, yo, what's up? Is there an opportunity for more gems dropping tonight? I'm low once again. Well, yeah, I'm sure there'll be a co-op shop or whatever. I guess I don't remember what is his event Dimensions End? I'm trying to remember what his event is, but there's for sure going to be gems because there's going to be new content to clear, which will give you gems. Probably a co-op shop of some kind, depending on the event. I honestly don't remember what the event is tonight, but whatever. It's Setzer. We're all good. Yo, Reflection, what's up? Made it to the stream. Yeah, let me know, guys, if everything sounds good. I am trying I know it should sound the same to you guys, but I kind of did a different setup for how I did my audio. So I hope that the audio volume is good and that you can hear it as opposed to my voice. So I did change some settings. So it'd be awesome if you guys let me know if things sound good to you. Let me see. eDaddy. Don't have a 5-star event character yet. Join when Silverwolf was the feature. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of regret missing Silverwolf because Silverwolf is actually kind of a game-changing character. The way that she can pretty much change the weaknesses on characters, which is one of the most important things in the game, like the enemy weakness. The problem was I pulled super hard on Sela, because she was the first featured character and she was a DPS and she's really awesome. So she was a no-brainer and I went really hard. I got her to E3. So I pulled 4 copies of Sela and I didn't really whale that bad. I just got crazy lucky. But I pretty much, any resource I had went to Sela, right? Then the second banner was, I think, Jing Wan or whatever, and he's the AoE character. I honestly, he was skippable for me, but I actually wanted to E6 his side characters because it was March 7th and Ting Wan or whatever, and they're both top tier 4-star characters, and March 7th is my favorite character in the game, so I wanted her to be E6. So I basically pulled on that until March was E6, and then I happened to pull a copy of Jing Wan or whatever, so I built him up because he's really good, but he's not a character I really wanted to go in on. And so then the problem was Silverwolf was right after that, and I had expended everything. I had nothing left for Silverwolf, so that's why I didn't. But if I had known better, I probably would have gone in a little bit harder on Silverwolf because I kind of regret not having her. She seems really crazy, actually. Brandon oh, wait, hold on. Nix, never pull unlimited banner since I saved for Kafka. Yeah. Nix, my sound sounds good. That's awesome. Brandon, listening through my car speaker sounds really good. Awesome. I'm glad it sounds awesome. Perfect. Yo, Willow Wolf, what's up, my boy? Yes, today is yeah, okay. Dimensions and Transcendence. So there should be some good rewards with that, provided you can clear it. Here's the other thing, too, is if you guys have missed rewards on previous stages, you can get those now. So it's a really good time to try to grind out Transcendence, Dimensions End, if you haven't done it yet. Good. Writer Lily says it sounds good. Awesome. Good. Audio's good. I'm glad that you guys are hearing that. Well, Yasir Mackey, you are saving for Vice. That's not a bad plan. I said it in both of my Should You Pulls. With Cloud and with Setzer, both characters are really good, but they are also skippable if you have a reason to skip it. Neither are a must pull and neither are a must skip. They're in between, so you kind of have to decide what you want to do. Now, one thing that it came to my attention, or that I realized after I did my Should You Pull, just so you guys are prepared, the banner probably will not be Cloud and Celis. I think it's going to be the Start Dash Refresh. So I think the Setzer banners will be normal, and then we're going to get the Start Dash Refresh, which will have Cloud, Squall, and Lightning. And that should be a triple BTFR Echo banner because all those characters have Echo. So for a newer player, that banner actually has a little bit more value than if it were the Celis banner, because there's 3 really good modern characters there, right? I think that's what'll happen. No guarantees, but I think that's what might be happening. Crollo, sorry, Cloud, I'll go for Setzer. Yeah, Setzer's pretty good. Willow Wolf, because I started a little late, I could not get Sela, but I got Jing Wang. With only 30 pulls, that's really good. Silverwolf, I spent about 140. Yeah, Silverwolf is super good, though. Definitely, whenever Silverwolf reruns, I'm probably going to go for her. She seems really good. Hey, Zeus, hello, everyone. The other thing, I'm going to go back to Star Rail. The thing that's cool about Silverwolf, because in Star Rail, you pretty much want to run, rainbow teams. And when I say rainbow teams, I mean you want everybody, a different color so you can hit different weaknesses. But with Silverwolf, she really allows you to run mono teams and maybe duo teams, dual color, because she changes the enemy's weakness to match a color on your team. It is so freaking busted. I think she's just a crazy mechanic. Omega Man is here. Yo, what's up, Omega Man? I think I'll pull Setzer over Cloud, so I can have someone to cheese mechanics. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. If you ask me, like, Setzer or Cloud, you can only pick one. I actually would say Setzer, and the reason why is I think Setzer, because of the rainbow numbers and the max HP damage, he's going to have more longevity, right? Now, Cloud does have more longevity than a traditional DPS because he's full of utility. We're going to talk about it during his character guide. But he's for a DPS character, Cloud does have more longevity than most. But I think Setzer beats him out a little bit, to be honest. But they're both really good. Hothead, do any banners matter now that we have Astos? Yeah, I kind of talked about it in the Cloud thing, right? Like, when you're looking at a character that's a straight DPS and Astos exists and you have him, it really does downgrade the value to pull on, like, the image dealers. Luckily, Cloud has so much utility, he carries a lot of value beyond the damage, right? But yeah, Astos fodderizes a ton of units, to be honest. Really, if you're pulling, like, straight DPSs, you're only doing it for lockout, you know? And I suppose the other thing too, though, Astos does not work with like the Queen of Setzer mechanic, so then you do want a DPS to work with them if you're going to cheese a fight. So I think having at least one extra DPS for sure is good. Willow Wolf, Honkai Star Rail streams in the future? I don't know about that. Probably not. Like, I would have to be like a full-time YouTuber to like dive into Star Rail on my channel. I intentionally like haven't gone into it like with videos because, you know, I want my channel to be very focused, and if I start diving in and it's like random gotcha here, like I feel like it's bad for like subscriber count and stuff, because I think people, like, they want to know what the channel is they're subscribing to. They don't want it to be random. And if I diversify too much, like if I start posting Star Rail, then I'm going to feel obligated, like I need to cover the game, and then that's like way more of a time suck because now I'm covering 3 games, right? The only thing I dive into kind of extra is I got a few Yu-Gi-Ohs here and there. Literally, my channel's only got 3 Yu-Gi-Oh videos, so it's just because it's such a passion. Once in a while, I'll throw down a Yu-Gi-Oh video. And then I'll do like PSA card grading just because that's another hobby of mine. But those aren't, like, people I think understand that those aren't big parts of my channel. And an extra video here or there, I don't think people dislike that like subscribe for other things. And I think it's nice just to give other people a chance to see my channel and kind of what I do, right? But yeah, Star Rail, I feel like that would be a little bit too much as I love Star Rail, right? Nix, seems we enjoyed Star Rail because of the turn-based. Yes, that's why I like Star Rail way more than Genshin, is I just prefer turn-based over it. And then the other reason I've talked about before is based on my busy lifestyle. Like, I don't have as much time to sit down at a console gaming system, and when I do, I want to play an actual console game like FF16. Genshin, I feel like I need to play on a console or like sit at my PC and play it. And if I'm going to do that, I don't want to play a gacha game. I want to play like a real full game. And Genshin is just like the worst thing to play on your phone. Star Rail, it fits the gacha model because I can play it on my phone and I can just pick it up whenever I want and play it. So that's why Star Rail really does it for me. George, if that's the case, the other 2 FRs are going to be annoying. Here's the thing, George, and I get this every time that these type of banners show up. So the Start Dash banner, the way it's going to work is, yes, you've got 3 BTs, 3 FRs, but it does not affect your rates to pull the specific FR you want. So while you say it might be annoying that there's 2 other FRs, sure, it'll be annoying that they show up, but it's not actually affecting your odds. So whether there was 1 FR or 3, your odds to pull the specific FR are the same. So in reality, it's actually generous because you're going to have more opportunities to pick up BT tokens and to pick up high power stones if you don't get the ones you want, right? So I actually think it's generous that the Start Dash banner, the way that they operate that. Iron Fingers, yo, what's up, Iron Fingers? Thanks for coming. K-Bot, yo, what's up? Pray for you. I pray for all you guys. I hope you all pull what you want. Hope you all are getting what you need. Nix, I quit Genshin and Honkai Impact because can't. Yeah, they're both action games, and I did try Honkai Impact the third, and it was a cool game. Like, I could see myself getting into it, but action games for me just don't work on the phone. If you're willing to commit, though, and sit and play those games at your computer, they're fantastic. Or on your console, right? Like, I have Star Rail on my computer just as a backup if I want to play it with, like, way better graphics and, like, smooth once in a while. But I only touched it, like, on launch on my computer. Otherwise, I exclusively play it on my phone. Oh, yeah, eDaddy, there are plenty of Star Rail content creators, right? That's the other thing, too. Like, if I really wanted to do Star Rail, I would have wanted to hit it from day one to get it on the early game. Now there's just way too many established content creators that like people probably wouldn't watch mine. And Star Rail is a lot more, in my opinion, like Star Rail and Genshin are way more complex than the games I cover. Like when you look at the character kits, like there's a lot more math and like numbers involved in like how things are calculated. And it's just too big brain for me. It is, to be honest. It's too big brain for me. Yes, so Zach, am I going in day one on Ever Crisis? I do plan to cover Ever Crisis day one. Now, in terms of if I'm going to be serious about the game on my channel, that is going to be seen. Because I need to, like, I'm not going to cover it just to cover it. So my plan for Ever Crisis is I'm going to do, like, an initial impressions video. And maybe do, like, my first few hours in the game. Maybe I'll do a stream of it or something. But if I legitimately am not going to continue playing it, or I don't enjoy it enough to put my time into it, I'm just going to stop covering it. Now, if I end up really liking it, and I think it's a game I'm going to want to invest in and really play heavily, then I'll probably try to cover it on my channel, because getting in on it early is a good idea as a content creator, for sure. Omega Man, I'm going to get 400k gems. Anyways, my plan would be gemming Setzer, Rem, Vice. And do you think Cloud would be good to gem too? I started playing when Astos was there, and I have him. I don't think you should gem Cloud. It sounds like you're allocating a lot of gems already. And if you have Astos, Cloud does lose value. He has good utility, right? But are these things you're going to need in every fight? Probably not. I think your gems are going to be better saved. Like, you know, I could see, like, Kelger dropping next month, and I think Kelger is going to be, like, a really good, like, wanna pull character. Like, there's going to be a lot out there. Now, if Cloud is a fan favorite for you, and you, like, wanna, like, you really like Cloud, he is ridiculously good. You definitely could gem him. Because I'm assuming, Omega Man, that you don't have any of his kit, right? The other thing with Cloud, we're going to talk about this on the character guide, but if you're, like, brand new and don't have any of his stuff, you're going to need some power stones or power tokens. I always get the name mixed up. You need red power tokens to buy 15 CP weapons, because Cloud has the most weapons out of any character in the game. He has the Buster Sword NT, which was like a pre-order thing for like a physical game. And then he's got the Dark Mannequin weapon, and then he's got a World of Illusion weapon. So he's got 3 extra 15 CP weapons that you can't get on banners. So you want to make sure you have, I think you're going to need 30 power tokens to get that. So, and they're actually very important to his kit. So we'll talk about that. Let me see here. Daniel Evans, how long do we have to wait? Are you talking about for banners? It's going to be about 15 minutes. Banners will drop in about 15 minutes. I know my screen's kind of boring right now. I'm just kind of having fun talking with chat. I mean, I could run something in the background, but there's nothing I really need to do in the game right now. I'm caught up on everything. eDaddy, I still prefer Star Rail on PC. Tried a mobile device and didn't like it. Yeah, like I said, if you're willing to... Like, the performance is way better on the computer, right? Like, I played on my computer. I'm like, oh my god, it's, like, so smooth. It feels so much better. The only part I like better on PC... Well, obviously the graphics, but, like, playing with the controller is really nice when you're doing, like, overworld stuff and, like, running around and doing a bunch of fetch quests. But for an actual battle, like, either one is fine. But like I said, if you're willing to sit at a computer, yeah, the computer would be the preferred way to play it. It's just I'm not willing to sit at a computer and console all the time, so I like the convenience of having it on my phone. Frederick Garcia, yo, what's up, Frederick? Thanks for coming. Space Cowboy. FF6, I like FF6. Auto pull, hope I'm lucky, hope all is well. Yeah, everything's going great. Lunatic Screamer, what's up, my boy? Thanks for coming, Lunatic. Kaze Nico is here. When I was pulling for Rose's FR, I managed to pull five of her BT. How deep did you have to go for that FR? I mean, 5 BT is insane. That's like some good amount of BT tokens there for you. Next, I play Star Rail on PC because it's so good experience. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, if you're willing to sit in front of a computer, that's the better way to play. Willow Wolf, same. Action games are difficult to get into on a phone. Yeah, for sure. Sean, yo, what's up, Sean? Hope you're enjoying your Astos. Hey, Joe, good luck on the pulls. Still riding the good luck from Astos, and wait until you see the last rank plate for DE16. Black and red awesomeness. The fight is massive, brave loss. Okay. I mean, it's something I'm sure you could just bring Setzer in or Queena, right? And get the HP damage. I'm guessing that's what you would do. And then the brave, you know, rainbow numbers. I'm guessing I'll just bring Setzer into it. Oh, you know what? Something I can do that's productive right now. Let's go into Dimensions End really quick and see if my Setzer is even available, right? That's probably a good thing I can do ahead of time. Because if not, we can quickly, like, before it starts, we can open him up, right? Let's go to Dimensions End. And have I used Setzer anywhere? So let me just, like, go into... Oh, wow, it already says 15 out of 16 and it hasn't even dropped yet. Right? Or will they actually show it to me? Probably not, right? Tier 15, Tier 1. Okay. let me just quick, like, let's say I wanted to go in here and do this. Oh, yeah, Setzer is restricted. I got to open him up. All right, let's figure out where Setzer's at. Hopefully he's in an early tier, right? All right, tier 1, we're good. I did go, like, through a lot of early tiers. Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because, yeah, we want to open him up. Oh, he's here. So tier 4, that should be easy enough. I did use him on the final fight, huh? So I'm going to have to reopen up. I mean, I can use Vaughn again and destroy whatever the heck this is. So, sure, we'll just keep Vaughn and Yuna because DE 16 is the last stage and I'm not going to use them. So here, let's do Vaughn. I guess, actually, yeah, let me go to max CP here. Because Vaughn is like way upgraded from when he was back here. So where's Vaughn? Let me find my boy Vaughn. Oh, he's going to show up as restricted, right? So Vaughn and Yuna, they're going to show as restricted, but this is the fight they're on. So let's try to grind these out really quick. So, let me see. Where in the heck are they? All right, here's Yuna. So we want Setzer off of here. Oh, shoot, that's fine. And then we need Vaughn. He should be up a little bit higher, huh? There's Vaughn. All right, and I just need somebody that's not restricted, and I can probably just take someone that's fairly weak. I've got a DPS. It would be nice if I could grab, like, kind of a supportish character, I guess. Like I said, I'm probably... Here, let's just grab, like, Ishtola. Right? Because she's, like, not great right now anyways, but she'll be fine as a support for this. So, yeah, let's clear this up. I don't know what the fight's going to do, but we're just going to blow it up, I'm sure, super fast. Sure, let's do that. We need to open up Setzer. We need to open my boy up. Good, something you guys can actually watch. I'm actually tempted to just auto this. Could I just auto this? Probably. This is what, is this even... Okay, it is a Lufenia. I won't auto it. We'll actually try here. So sure, we'll go Vaughn LD to get the free skill uses. Let's see, how much damage does this Flan take just on that? Yeah, like 7%. Oh, I guess I could... Sure, let's just FR right away. We'll just hit any FR and just get the gauge going as fast as possible. Probably like FR BT phase is over, but the BT phase is probably too much overkill, right? So, sure. We'll just use like some big attacks and just like really quickly kill this guy. He's jiggling. Nice. Let's see. Actually, sure, let's cheer and get some ramp. Oh, dude, 135 on the cheer. Okay, so we're just going to do this. 135 on the cheer. That's pretty good ramp there. Oh, and then she went down to 85. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead now and sure hit the BT. Is this just going to one-shot him now that we're at 480? Probably. Probably. I'll get back to chat here in a second. I just want to get blow this fight to smithereens. Yeah, we got to get Setzer open. We got to open that boy. I guess I could try to open Cloud, but I think Setzer's probably going to be more important to the fight than Cloud, I'm guessing. I would have to imagine I've used Cloud somewhere. I would have to imagine. Alright, he's generating body. That's fine. We can BT effect with you as well. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to chat here. Let's see. Are we done here? Probably. Alright. That being said, do you ever worry Ever Crisis might cannibalize DFFOO's player base? I do not. It's too different of a game, and it's more focused on FF7. I don't think it will affect the player base, to be honest. I think DFFOO players are loyal. They love the game for what it is. I think the games are different enough. It's not a big deal. Alright, so we got that fight done. I'm going to cheese the final fight with Astos and LD Setzer and Rosa. Okay, just keep in mind, Eraser, that Setzer's max HP damage won't affect Astos, so I don't know if that changes your plans or not. Chocolate Ice Cream! Yo, what's up, Chocolate Ice Cream? I was going to pull Setzer, but after seeing Cloud, I don't want Setzer anymore. I mean, they're both good characters, right? Oh, shoot, I didn't even check. Did I have the right crystal color? Shoot. Did that count? I needed black on there. Did that? Because Setzer was the black. Hold up. Did that count? Okay, I think it counted. Did it? I mean, it says perfect. Oh, it was white crystal. Okay. And we're good because we brought Yuna. Okay. So we just gotta go up here. Yep, we'll just do the same team. We'll blow this out. And then that should unlock Setzer for us. Alright. And this, yeah, this is still a Lufenia fight. Wait, did that say stage 1 of 2? Okay, so we got to do 2 phases here. So, we will still start with LD. I mean, honestly, I probably can just hit... Yeah, these guys are going to go down quick. We can still go into an FR fairly early, so let's just do the same thing. We'll just go into an FR really early here. And then just, like, one-shot both of these. Let's see. Sean says, you can use Setzer, but I specifically redid one of them and freed up Tifa, Aerith, Rex, and Quina for this fight. The JP fights I've seen, there are only other characters besides Setzer. Oh, interesting. You could have used Emperor and solo it. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Greatness Z Gaming is here. Yo, what's up, Greatness Z Gaming? All right, I got to focus on this fight because I want to get done before banners drop. Let's cheer up here. Oh, yeah, and that's going to help their orb. That's cool. Let's just, I mean, while I'm getting the big gains, let's do it. All right, let's go ahead and now let's pop a, sure, let's pop a BT effect. We'll do that. Why did Yuna FR charge 135%? Honestly, I would have to reread Vaughn's FR condition and figure out why, but I'm sure it interacts well with Vaughn's FR. Honestly, guys, there's so many characters. I know I've done character guides on everybody, but dude, you don't use someone in a while. You don't remember everything, right? Gavin says, should I pull for anyone on the current banners? It really depends on your situation. I did do should you pulls on both of them. Both characters are good. Setzer and Cloud would be the 2 main characters you're looking at. Sure, Spiritual Ray sounds good. And then what I might do, yeah, 7 minutes should be good. I might just hop into a Vaughn burst phase and hit auto and just let it go. I can't imagine a Vaughn burst phase would not take him out. Oh, okay, never mind. We won't do that because they're halfway dead already. We can just pop a big button and they're going to die. Okay. I mean, I hope they don't off-turn me with anything. That's the one thing I'm worried about, right? Old fights can still get you, right? Like with really nasty mechanics. All right, let's see here. Sure, let's Echo. These bosses are like, Echo? What the hell is that? What are you doing right now? What is going on? Yeah, banner's going to drop in about 6 minutes. We're almost there. We just got to pop this fight and get Setzer opened up. Got to unlock the power of the Setzer. I should have... I'm wondering if I have Quina available. I might have Quina available. Sure, let's just... let's do your HP plus, I suppose. Dead. Okay, perfect. Nice. All right. Coffee Lord is here. Hi, has Clouds FR came out? Also, I joined Discord. Well, welcome to my Discord. Thanks for coming. His FR is coming out in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Juan is here. Yo, what's up, Juan? What do you mean unlock Setzer? I'm new to the game. So, Dimensions End is what we call lockout content. So what that means is every stage in there, you're only allowed to use each character once ever. So in a very old stage, stage 4 here of Dimensions End, I had used Setzer, which means I cannot use him on any other stages. So to unlock him, quote unquote, I have to beat the stage without using him, and then he will unlock so I can use him in a newer stage. So that is what I am doing. Thomas Lee, yo, what's up? Slice and Dice, thanks for coming. Sup, bro, good luck on your polls. God bless us all. From the Philippines, yeah, shout out to the Philippines. Vaughn's FR gives percentage on... Oh, free moves, that's why. And because her cheer was free instant moves, that's why we were getting percentage. That is why. And the FR gives 2 free skill uses. Yep, that makes sense. So the cheer being a force charging move, what it is it gives 50... I think it's 50% base. I think she just tosses in another 5%. And then I'm guessing he gives like 50% or something crazy. I don't know. It was really huge. So, well, she might have met another condition. She might have met more than one of Vaughn's conditions. So... Yeah, and that actually makes sense to me why her first 2 I got 135 and then it went down to 85. That totally makes sense to me. Joe, are you going to do the new Dimensions End tier this stream? I'm going to try. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Sean Nutting is here. Let's go. Chocolate Ice Cream. God, I'm scared. What are you scared of? Maybe we can help you out. Coffee Lords, hurry up. 5 minutes. I need this weapon. Dustin says good luck to everyone on their polls. Kite is here. Yo, what's up, Kite? Ukaru, I have my Aranea, Aerith, and Dorgan free. It's going to be easy. Okay. I don't know the fight, so you guys tell me what to do. You guys give me a team comp that'll work, and I'll use it if those characters are available. Jake Gallardo's here. Yo, what's up? You only need to cancel the purple orb in boss in Lufenia. I mean, yeah, with Lufenia, you just have to worry about the orb. I get what you're saying, yep. Coffee Lord, I wish I could get lucky in my polls. Well, I'm predicting you're going to be lucky tonight. Tonight's the night for you. You're going to get what you want. Omega Man, also from the Philippines. Yo, what's up? Chris Brown, I know this is global, but how about Kais? My God, broken to hell, back with the right comp. Yeah, I saw he got his BTFR. I honestly haven't looked at him yet, but it sounds like he's pretty good. Chocolate ice cream. Should I change my name to vanilla ice cream? What do you think? Whatever you want. It's your account. You be you. Julius Flash. Going for Cloud as I'm going with blue Crystal Room. Yep, that's the other thing you guys have to consider is Crystal Room color. Went with blue because Laguna's your favorite character. That's a good strat. Go with your favorites. Kaze Nico. How do you tell what an Echo is? So I have a guide on Echo. So Echo is just like most modern characters get it. But it's when you get your force boards, your force enhancement. So if we go into like enhance and we go into training boards. Okay. So like if I click on, so basically like the character boards up here, see how Gao is only out of 121? He doesn't have force boards yet. But if I click on like Rosa, see how hers goes up to 153 on the character boards? That's a character that has Echo. And their master will be ×5 instead of ×4. So what it is Echo just means their force can be used during a force time. It adds % to the force gauge, and it does not take up a force turn. That's what Echo is. So like Setzer and Cloud will both have Echo. Someone said it was a ST fight, so I should go Tifa as well. Oh, single target? Oh, sure. I'll have to see. I obviously don't have Vaughn because I just used them, but... chocolate ice cream. I'm scared I couldn't pull out the new weapon with this... Oh, sure. Well, hopefully you get lucky. Alright, sorry guys. I'm going to step away from chat for a minute because banners are about to drop. And I want to be ready to hop in on these banners. Oh, I want to be ready for these banners. My clock says 8:59. As soon as it ticks over, we got banners. I didn't even realize this. Shout out to 131 of y'all here. You guys are the goats. Thanks for coming, everybody. By the way, I don't think Celis will be the banner. That was a mistake on my part. I think it's going to be the Start Dash banner with Lightning and Squall, I think is what it's going to be. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. So if you're excited for Celis, I'm sorry for getting your hopes up. Well, let's see right now. Banners are live. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What? Okay, I guess it's Cloud and Edgar? I guess I was wrong on both counts. So they brought Edgar back. That's interesting. Okay. I really thought it was going to be the Start Dash banner. Maybe the Start Dash will still come out. Okay. So we're getting free multis on all of these. These banners look unchanged. Yep. All right. Well, I was not expecting Edgar. Not going to lie. All right. Well, let's hop in. We got to start my recording here. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we're going to do some polls, and we've got Cloud here as a surprise. They actually just dropped the info last night that Cloud was coming today. And then we have the Setzer banners as well. Now, Cloud was still a surprise because the two banner theories were Cloud and Celis and the Start Dash draw that they were going to bring his Echo out on, and they went ahead and dropped Edgar. So just as a very quick, should you pull, Edgar is probably 100% not worth it, not going to lie. He's a very niche character. He's just like a weapon weakness character. His big role was just getting through his own fight because it was very restrictive. But other than that, I literally haven't used Edgar. So I really don't go in for Edgar here. But I know a lot of y'all want Cloud. He's definitely going to be very good. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the Cloud side. Actually, I'm going to start with the less hype. So we're going to start on this Kane banner. And I'm just going to do my free multis. And all I want on the Kane side is I just want Setzer FR here. Let's see if we can get lucky and get a Setzer FR. All right, we'll take that gold orb. Hopefully all y'all that are pulling with me, you get what you want. I hope you guys get all the stream luck for joining me tonight. We've got about 142 people here. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to everybody coming tonight. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys all get what you want. I want my stream to bring you all luck, right? What do we got here? You going to change the purple for me? Oh, we are. What do we got? Ah, it was a cane. Darn it. That's okay. It's his banner. It's a free high power stone. We'll take the free high power stone. All right, let's go to Setzer side. Now here we want Setzer BT and FR. So if we can hit it here, that would be... Let's do the daily single. This is, I think, is a good spot for my single. Probably bronze weapon. Oh, we got a gold weapon, but not one I needed. All right, let's do the free multi. All right, bronze orb. We'll watch it, though. The free multis are hype. You know, we could get the... You guys know my new slogan, right? Those bronze orbs, they sometimes like to turn into BTs, right? I'm not feeling it here, but I'm just saying. They sometimes like to turn into BTs. Sometimes. Sometimes. Shout out if y'all were here for that one. That was pretty hype when that one happened. That was just on Rosa. That was just on Rosa. All right, so a couple kings, nothing really there. Okay. All right, so let's do the free multi on Cloud. On Cloud, I'm going to jump in and just ticket his FR. That's all I need here. Totally worth it. Let's see what we got here. We would take the FR on the freebie for sure. Like, if we got the FR here, that would be sweet, because I can spend 0 on Cloud. That would be fantastic to spend 0 on my boy Cloud. See what happens. Now, this Cloud banner, you can't use your free multi-tickets on. That's only for the Setzer banners. So here you just get this one free multi. All right, Cloud EX, that's a solid sphere. Actually, Edgar's is a good sphere. Dude, did we get it? Dude, we got it for free. No tickets needed. That is ridiculously hype right there. Oh my goodness. Heck yeah. Dude, like, look at this summon. This summon's actually crazy because we got the FR, but we also got 2, like, really good spheres. Like, Edgar is one of the best. Like, these are 2 of the best ace spheres in the game. They're both actually brave damage spheres. Very good spheres right there. That is one thing to note. Hold on to Cloud and Edgar EXs. Those are good spheres. All right, well, now that is sweet because now we can just dump. I'm just going to dump tickets on Setzer. Well, we got our free multis, too. We got to do our free multis. But if we don't get the BT, I'm going to go tickets and hope I can get really lucky with it. And then depending on how things go, I may use my 50 BT tokens. I think Setzer is worth it, right? So let's do the free multi-draws. We would love to hit a BT on this. We would love it, dude. You know, I've been talking to Squex about getting that streamer luck, and they've been turning on the luck knob for me. So let's see if we got it here. See if we got it here. See what we got. The hypeness would be getting the BT because then we know we're safe to ticket that FR. Otherwise, I have to get really lucky. Okay, King LD, nothing we need there. All right, let's go again. So we got 2 more free multis. Oh, just love that BT orb to just float down. Give me that exhale like, oh my gosh, we got it. But no, we got another gold orb. But you know what? Sometimes gold orbs like to turn into BTs too, right? It's not just the bronze orbs. Sometimes the gold orbs like to turn into BTs, you know? They sometimes do. See what happens. We could use an FR too, right? It's not just the BT we need here. Oh, okay. Those King EXs are good. Very good sphere there. There's a lot of good spheres on these banners. All right, it's going again. Come on. Give me the orb. Oh, well, 3 gold orbs. See what happens. See what happens. See what we got here. We got a guy. Okay, we got something. We got something. Hey, we got the Setzer FR. So, okay, now I'm actually in an interesting spot, right? Because now I'm kind of in the Reno situation where I could just token and be done. But you know what, guys? We're at 80 G tokens. If you're in chat, tell me if you know what this means. If we're at 80 G tokens, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? I think it's time for a 5K special, right? We're going to do 5K gems to go to 100 G tokens. This has been a magical pull for me in the past. Now, it's been a while, But a few weeks ago, there was 2 banners in a row this worked on. We hit the BT on this 5K special. Let's go with the 5K special. If this is a BT, it's ultra hype. Ultra hype. Okay. I'm just going to say it. It felt like it loaded kind of slow there. And we know that bronze orbs sometimes like to turn into BTs. Sometimes they do. Once in a while it happens. We'll see. We'll see. They sometimes like to turn into BTs. Can the magic happen again, dude? Can the magic happen again? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, no, it didn't happen. All right, that's fine. I was kind of feeling it there, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go to Token Town here. I'm just going to token it because my ticket stats right now, I feel foolish going in with tickets only needing the BT, right? If I needed the FR still, I would just ticket and see what happens. But since we got we got both FRs for free, like I cannot complain. So we're going to token this bad boy and call it a day. So anyways, guys, let me know how your summons went. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, guys, we take those. That was a good session for sure. And considering I got the BT tokens, we will walk out on a budget. Literally spent no resources other than that 5K gems, which is fine. So let me just get my video labeled here. All right, so we got that labeled. We will upload later because uploading has ruined my streams in the past. So we are not going to do that. So let's do a couple things. Let's use my G tokens. I'll come back to chat here in a moment. Let's get these G tokens used so I don't forget. We're going to spend the 100. Actually, this is kind of crazy, but I'm going to take a red book. You can see my red books are really low, and it's because I like to make a lot of spheres. So your boy's actually going to take a red book. I actually need the red book here. So we're going to take the red book. Then we got to go buy that BT, so let's do it. I definitely do not feel bad about using this on Setzer. He's very much worth it. So we're going to exchange for the Setzer boy. Perfect. And now we just got to upgrade everything. But before we do that, let me catch up on chat. Let me go back to where I left off. Let me just go back to where I left off. All right. Let me see where we were here. Let's see. Nick says, no, not Edgar. Yeah, Celis actually, even though Celis doesn't have Echo, she probably would have been the better character there. Lunatic, you also got the Cloud FR in the free multi. That's nice. Queen of Daggers Tarot is here. Got Cloud's BT on the free multi. Nice. Oh, Nix, I need Celis because I have her BT. No, that's unfortunate. Ryder Lily says, LSA, yeah, LSA is here. Not really noteworthy for anything, though, right now. Did Edgar just devalue the Cloud banner? Honestly, not really, because, even if it was Celis, you're really just pulling for Cloud anyways. Like, Cloud is really what you want. I don't think it really devalued it. You wanted Cloud, right? So just go for Cloud. Queen of Daggers, not a big FF7 fan. Should I really bother with him? If you're not a fan, it's up to you. I mean, there's a lot of variables, right? Did you get Astos? Do you have a top-tier DPS? If you do, then sure, you can skip them. If you don't have a top-tier DPS, you probably want to grab him, though. He's got a lot of nice utility to go with his damage. Yasir Maki, I didn't have Edgar Kit. Yeah, so for some people, it's going to increase the value, right? Because Celis was a way more popular meta character. A lot of people had her. I remember I heard people comment on my should you pull video, and they're like, yeah, I already have Celis Max, so I might not pull now. Well, now Edgar's there, who is a character a lot of people skipped. There's actually value just in that it's a character you need, so it's kind of nice. Gavin is here. Yo, what's up, Gavin? Yo, Lunatic Screamer. I got the BT on the free multi. Nice. Shu Enix LOL got 2 BT from the multi-draw. Nice. Setzer, you're making me use you. Yep, sometimes the game forces the issue. You don't really plan to build a character, and the game just builds them for you. Kaze got 2 Setzer FR. Nice. Sean is here. Setzer BT off tickets. Nice. Nick's got the Cloud BT on the free poll. Coffee Lord, I didn't get the BT. That's unfortunate, but if you're a newer account, you might be able to grind out some more resources. DKFFOO is here. Setzer FR in the free cane pull. Nice. Juan BT. Akanen is here. Yo, what up, Akanen? Thanks for coming. Juan Kane BT on the free pull. Nick's got Cloud BT on the free pull. Nice. Fighting Mushroom. Yo, what's up? Edgar's going to block Cloud every time. Mark my words. Ukuru, time to burn tickets on Cloud FR. Queen says, LMAO at everyone getting Cloud BT on the free pull right now. I know, because most people already have it, right? So, chocolate ice cream cells would have been better. Yeah, I agree. Bro, we need to start a club on this. JM is here. Yo, what's up, JM? Willow Wolf, Cloud FR on the Start Dash banner. I don't know why it shows it to me. Been playing for more than a year. So did the Start Dash pop up for you? I don't think I had it. Maybe I didn't scroll enough. Did they also do the Start Dash? No, I don't see the Start Dash. It did not pop up for me. K-Bot is here. Yo, what's up? Nix, bro, I got Cloud BT and Setzer BT on my free pulls. That is awesome. Chocolate Ice Cream says Nix is definitely lying. Hey, I believe everyone when they tell me their pulls. I don't, because Ice Cream wants proof. I don't need proof. I believe y'all. You can get your hype pulls. I believe you got both BTs in your free pulls. It's definitely doable. For sure. Ukuru says the Cloud banner sucks. I wish it was Celis because I got both BT. Yeah, it happens. Brennan Label. Hey, I pulled Setzer, BT, and FR in the free tickets. Nice. Duos here. You got Setzer Burst. Nice. Echoed Spirit pulled Cloud FR, Lightning Burst from the free Start Dash pull. Rip, I'm going to have to Mercy Setzer BT with that luck. Yeah, Eucalicious, you called the 5K gem draw special for sure. I really wanted it, but that's okay. A Brennan Label Cloud FR in a single. Whoa, Florante, yo, what's up? I did have some good pulls. It was good. It was good, for sure. For sure was good. Chocolate Ice Cream stream is not over. We got a ways to go yet. We're going to do a Cloud character guide. We're going to do a Setzer character guide. We might attack that Dimensions End 16. I think that's the plan. Sean, Setzer LD needed? Yes, every character's LD is needed. You're not running characters without the LD. You need the LD. Ryder Lilies, I hope I'm as lucky as you are. I hope you are too. All right. Jen says, yo, what up? Good luck to you as well. All right. Oh, Joe, log into the game again and the Start Dash will appear. All right. Let's try it. Whoops, hold on. We got to, let's do this. So, maybe I was kind of right. So, the Start Dash here, we got to flip my phone so it goes the right way here. All right, Start Dash might be there then. It's not very exciting for me because there's literally nothing there I can use. So, I'm guessing, though, the Start Dash then, would it not have his FR, or are they going to put it on both? We shall see. All right. Oh, I guess I could have just clicked home screen, huh? I suppose. Because I would have made all this stuff pop up. Yeah, there's another free multi. All right, sure. That's weird that it dropped different. What is this? Has been unlocked. All right. Oh, and they're just trying to sell you bundles. Okay, sure. Oh, so by the way, guys, these ticket bundles are actually legitimately good. I'll show you guys. Or actually, let's go do it right now. The ticket bundles, I actually always buy these. These are very good. How cheap are these? Hold on. Wow. Okay. Thanks for all the animations. I'm guessing, I'm just going to look at this. I'm guessing these are the same prices. Oh, actually, that's a little bit cheaper. $60 is a little bit cheaper. I still don't know that it's worth it. But these deals are usually insane. Yeah. Dude, are you kidding me? Look at this bottom pack. It is literally $4 for 8 multis. 8 multis. Like, the retail price of a multi is like $25. And they're giving you 8 multis for $4. Like, if you're willing to spend any money on the game, these are both must-buys. You are going to be spending $5 and you get 100 tickets. So 10 multis for $5. I don't know how you don't do that. I won't buy it now. I'll do it when I'm not streaming. But yeah, those are a must buy. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. No, Mom. I got to turn Do Not Disturb on. People usually don't call me during this time. Here, let's do this. I don't like putting Do Not Disturb on because you guys notice that I probably let that happen to me. But like, I just don't want to be a situation where like my wife needs to get a hold of me and she can't or something, right? So I know that's not an emergency with my mom. So, oh, I know exactly what she was calling about. I've been a bad boy. I was gonna help her with something and I haven't gotten around to it yet. All right, so note to self: I gotta do that thing for my mom later. Anyways, let's go back to the stream multi. Yeah, first multi free. Oh, Cloud's FR is here. So that's interesting. They give you 2 banners to pull his new FR. All right, well, I guess I would take an FR dupe. That is something I need. We'll just skip this. Okay, nothing there I needed. No, we're good. Okay, so the Start Dash and an Edgar banner. Very, very interesting there. All right, well, let's get to upgrading my weapons. We got to get this show on the road here. Oh, skip tickets. I buy those too. A lot of good packs I want. Holy cow. I'm going to be spending a few bucks tonight. Not a ton. I'm buying cheapy packs, but there are things I feel like are very worth it. I'm going to go in here and claim my BT tokens because I got some in here. All right. Let's go into enhancements. Dude, we got shout out to 150 all here. We are going to do some character guides. Actually, while I'm setting up, we'll do a little poll. Do you guys want me to do Setzer first or Cloud first? Let me know in the chat which one you want. And I will do them in that order. Do you want Cloud first or Setzer first? Let's have a Cloud Setzer battle. Cloud or Setzer? All right, so I just got 2 FRs and a BT to upgrade. So let's go to FR Town. I am fairly prepared to jump into these guides too. So sure, let's do Cloud FR here. Whoops. All right, so I'm going to have to like buy one thing, but that's fine. Max, that's good. All right, so Cloud FR done. The nice thing, too, is for Cloud and Setzer, I'm going to be able to sell both these FRs back. So we're going to refund high power stones. So we're going to do that, and then we've got to go ahead and grab. So actually what I'll do before I upgrade Setzers, because I noticed I was 1 high power stone short, we will just sell that Cloud FR really quick. So we'll just sell that off. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to go back into Enhance. See, you know when I'm a veteran, when I'm like really fearless like that, I just sell a brand new weapon without ever equipping it or anything, because I know I don't need it. Do not need it. Once it's blue, you can toss it away if you got the BT. Okay, so here's Setzer. Limit break, yep. Orbs, sure, let's use some of these up. Perfect. Nice. All right, so Setzer's FR's done. Now we got to do the BT. Oh, shoot. Did I leave myself enough BT materials? I'm hoping so. I actually don't know what my BT materials look like right now. Yeah, oh, sure. Yeah, sell me a BT pack. We got enough books. Oh, we do have enough. Okay, good. I just saw it on top. Okay, good, 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 good. Perfect. Because you know we got to green the boys BT, right? Limit break. Yes, we got to green this sucker. Sure, we'll use these up. Alright. Well, my weapon orbs just took a big hit, but that's fine. Alright, so we're green there. Alright, I think we're good to go. We got to make sure, though, that we hit FR boards. FR boards upgraded on my boys. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. Setzer's going to be fun. I'm an FF6 fanatic, so we'll take it. All right, so we got Setzer done. My boy Cloud, get him done. Okay. Now I got to check skill order on these guys. By the way, I'm going to, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to check chat. Whichever name I hear first or hear more, not first, whichever one has more votes, I'm going to do their guide first. So whichever guide you all want to see first. So let me just do a couple touch-ups here, and then we're going to hop into it. So let's go into here. All right, so Setzer, we got to auto you out. We got to make sure these are set properly. We want max brave all-in boost. Okay. And then we got to check your equipment. Yep, these are not good order. Yep. Okay, so I like BT first, then FR, then calls. Let's check his appearance. By the way, we're gonna have a max ultima weapon on this guy too. Let me see. I mean, it's really the thing is it's cool, but like the cards are so small. I mean, I definitely don't like the darts as much. Because FR, yeah, it's just like a big long dart. I mean, we could just have him chuck the disc. Totally not his weapon. Or we could just, say he's from down under, give him the boomerang. Dude, he's pushing it into his eye. That is painful. Are you guys seeing this? Dude, that is... This is why he does not use boomerangs. They are quite dangerous to Setzer. Holy cow. That one, at least, he holds it above his head. But holy cow, his poor eye. My goodness. Setzer, my boy. Oh, here's the thing that's hilarious. Do you guys see this right now? Setzer literally has a scar on that eye. Actually, I should do it on this side of the camera. He literally has a scar there. Well, here's the answer. That's where the scar came from. He boomeranged himself in the face. So, Setzer not handling the boomerang well, so he had to turn to playing cards, right? I guess I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. We'll say he's throwing the Yu-Gi-Oh cards around, sure. Okay. Setzer, I think, is ready. He boomeranged himself in the face. You can't write this stuff. You just can't. All right, Cloud. We got to auto you out. See, this is how you know Cloud has every weapon in the game, like the most weapons. This is the first character I've seen legitimately use 1,000 CP. Look at that. He's using 1,000 CP. And Cloud, I think, is just a tag. Yeah, he's just generic. He is just generic. Yeah, we got him using 1,008 CP. Holy cow. What does his new weapon look like here? So Cloud's got... Oh, yeah, he's got this. I mean, that's like a pretty dang generic... I mean, I do like the way that like the handle looks. That's a pretty standard looking sword. I honestly like this sword. This sword is ridiculous. I also like this one. This is actually a super important weapon to his kit. Oh, we're gonna go with the big red boy. I like this one. I mean, we could give him the surfboard. We'll go with that. I mean, sometimes it's just nice just to put Buster Sword on because that's so iconic for him, right? Okay, let me just make sure your skill orders are good, and they are not. They are not good. Okay. All right, so I think we're ready for character guide. Let's see who's up first. I'm going to go back a little bit. Let's see. I got to go back to where I see voting, right? Florante says mom cameo. Yeah, my mom and wife have both made cameos on my channel, right? Yeah, the start dash. I mean, that's probably the better place to pull because you're gonna have like triple rates to get FRs or BT. So like just to get tokens, that's probably the place to pull. Tyrell is here. Yo, what's up? Free pull got Cloud FR and after restarting got the BT. Nice. Jake, I just got lucky. The Kane FR. The only missing one is the BT. Nice. All right, so we got a vote for Setzer. We got Cloud. All right, I got to tally. This. I don't want to, like, misrepresent, right? So let's tally. Cloud and Setzer. All right. So I got a Setzer. Get your votes in now while I'm tallying, because whatever's on the screen, I'm going to tally it up. We got 2 Setzers. We got 2 Clouds. It's a tie. We got another Cloud. We got another set. Dude, for every Cloud, I'm seeing a Setzer. Okay, so I got 2 more Setzers. Okay. Oh, Joe. Well, here's the thing, Eucalicious. Yeah, so you said I went back to the old way of upgrading. Dude, when it's only like 1 or 2 weapons, like it's fine. It's when it's new characters I need to use the new method. And like I said, you guys got to help me remember too. When I do the Vice stream, assuming I'm streaming for him, remind me I have to record a maxing characters video before I start upgrading him. Like, spam it in the chat so I don't forget. Especially if I don't like mention it like before the banners go up. Like you guys need to spam that crap so I don't forget. Because it's not just any day that there's a new character that I can do that demo. Yes, I know Eucalicious. I could do the enhanced tab, but it's only like 2 weapons. Let me see. All right, another vote for Setzer. Sorry, back to voting. Setzer. All right, Setzer's starting to take a lead here. Setzer is starting to pull into the lead a little bit. Yeah, I think Setzer took it, guys. There's like there's a bunch of Setzers here. All right, we're gonna do Setzer first. Closing. All right, voting is closed. Setzer wins. I saw a lot of Setzer in there. Oh my goodness. The boomerang to the face, dude. Brian Marcus. Yo, just swept all 3 banners with the free multis. Got and 250 tickets plus a Cloud BT dupe. That is fire. Nice. Setzer's holding all your credit cards. That's it. That's it right there. Actually wanted Edgar to face roll the Shiva Spiritus. Yeah. That's what he's used. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, even if you had Edgar, that Spiritus fight was not easy. Nyx, you got the Lightning BT, nice. Okay, Kale, what should I be spending hunt tokens on? That's like a whole video. It depends on your situation. For a veteran like me, I just put it all into tickets. Tickets are always a really safe bet. But like if you're a newer player, there's all kinds of resources you're going to need, right? Let me just go in there really quick. Because I don't want to leave you hanging on the question here. So let's go into quests. All right, so if we go into the hunts here, right? So the BT token, the high guard token, and the force stones, and actually enhancement points are very like premium items. To be honest, if you're a newer player, you probably want enhancement points. I'm not going to lie. Enhancement points are super important. For a veteran like me that has capped enhancement points and nothing to use them on, you definitely don't want to. But yeah, if you're like even a somewhat newer player, if you don't have enough enhancement points to max your characters, probably go there. But otherwise, like these top 4 are like the most premium things. So those would be your priority. Otherwise, like I said, tickets are always a safe bet because it's free draws. So yeah, to answer your question, that's what I'd say. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to jump down to the bottom here a little bit. Halcyon Falcon, yo, what's up? Elvin Richards here. I'm just going to shout out names, man. I can't keep up with all the chat. Ace Defoliers here, yo, what's up? T. Henry, thanks for coming. FD2 Tim is here. Doppelganger's here. I'm just shouting out names that I haven't said yet. Appreciate everybody here. Duo, I don't think I shouted you out here. Thanks for coming. All right, well, we're going to move on to character guides now that I know who I'm doing. So let's set up for Setzer. I think I'm going to try the Asto stage again. Dimensions End is there. So yeah, we want to go into here. Got to get used to doing this new stage. So far, it's worked out well. No big issues. I think it was the Sealed Cave, right? Sealed Cave. Enemies. Yes, this is the fight. Okay, and I think I'm fine with those calls. Whoops. But we definitely want a different team. All right, so I think I'm just going to put Setzer with support. So we'll just try, Rosa, Aerith, and Setzer. I think that should be fine. Yeah, just to kind of show him off and see what he can do. I think this will be a fine team. What I will do is I guess we'll grab a friend unit right away. I don't know. It would be really nice if there was a selfie there, just saying. Let's see, does selfie up... Oh, we do have a selfie. Nice. I was really frustrated because earlier I was trying to record more damage tests. I got a selfie for a damage test that I failed on, and I wanted to redo it, and no more selfies. And I really want to have selfie for the damage test. But I don't know. I don't really need to use selfie here, so we'll just grab an Aerith. It's nice knowing that one is there, right? Let's go ahead and get Setzer's call ready. Because we got to talk about the call. We got to talk about the call for my boy Setzer. All right. And then let me get my notes up. All right. His call. Oh, yeah. His call is solid for sure. His call is solid, just for the freeze. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're ready to just dive into it. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we're going to talk about my boy Setzer. He just got a big time upgrade in a big way. He's got an FR Echo and a BT. His BT is extremely impactful. I would say if you're going to go for Setzer, you definitely want the BT. If you're not willing to get the BT, then don't go for Setzer is what I would say. If you're not familiar with him, he is a ranged damage dealer. Or no, he's actually magic. I guess he does have a little bit of range, but he's mostly a magic damage dealer. But he really is like a big time utility character. He can delay. He has a really cool freeze debuff. He can give the party rainbow numbers, which is max brave damage. His BT now gives the party max HP damage like Quina does. So there's a lot to like here with Setzer if you're willing to go in on him. So yeah, in this video, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at his calls, his artifacts, and his spheres. So we will start with the calls. And the call is notable mainly for Freeze Joker, because right off the bat, this applies the freeze debuff for 3 turns. This definitely can come in clutch in a fight. The freeze debuff, if you're not familiar with it, it makes it so the enemies cannot gain brave, which in turn, if they cannot gain brave, they cannot HP damage you. So it's basically like, while they have the debuff, you kind of can't die other than instant kill attacks, right? So the freeze, I think, is very good there. Then the dive bomb LD. Now, I believe this will do like rainbow numbers, but I don't believe it'll give rainbow numbers to the party like the normal LD does. So it's not nearly as good. It will do a party attack and overflow up. And it will do HP damage up for the party. So the HP damage up is nice. So it is good for that. And I believe the attack itself will do rainbow numbers, but I don't think it will continue to give the party rainbow numbers like it normally does. I could be wrong on that, but the calls are definitely solid, right? Like you get freeze, you get some nice party buffs, including HP damage up, which is a really important thing you want to have on a call. So yeah, his call's definitely pretty good. All right, so let's go into Setzer himself and let's look at his artifacts. So if you guys remember Quina, Setzer you would want to build kind of in a different way, because even though he does deal damage, here's the thing. He's going to be dealing a lot of rainbow numbers and max HP damage. So the rainbow numbers, remember, are max brave damage, and the HP damage means that'll be max no matter how much brave you even do anyways, right? Now, the numbers aren't guaranteed, so it's a little less consistent than Quina, but you can get it for a longer duration. But when you are hitting cap damage, attack and brave damage loses a lot of importance, which is traditionally what you want. So literally you just go all in on max brave on a character like that. Like max brave is his most important stat, because if he's dealing cap damage and he's going to get max HP anyways, just give him max brave. So what you want to go with is 3 max brave and all-in boost. All-in boost is going to give him 5% to all stats for sure. So you definitely want that. So with that in mind, we're going to look at his spheres. Now, he's got an A slot and 2 E slots, right? So once again, we're really going to focus on brave damage. So the A slot is a spot where you can definitely use like a solo max brave sphere without having attack or brave damage. Now, I put Steiner on there, and this is definitely a spot you could use Steiner, because when you deal a crit, and keep in mind, rainbow numbers do count as crits because you're doing max damage. So it's going to raise his max brave and is stacking up to 10%, right? Now, I would say something like Bart's would probably be the premium one, because I believe that is a crit hit for 20%. Or it might be break. I don't remember. It's one or the other, but it's a 20%. So Bart's is probably like the premium option here, but Steiner, I had one. I thought it was fine. Just get him some max brave, right? You could even give him some brave, max brave combos if you wanted to, but really attack and brave damage you don't need. So you can just avoid those and go with what you got on A slot. So I feel like a lot of players, you're probably going to have just a spare A sphere that has just max brave on it. Probably toss it down there, right? Now E slot, the other thing here, right? Normally on a damage dealer, the E slot, you'd want something like Yuffie or Seymour, right? Like one of these attack up ones. Once again, on sets are not nearly as important. And I would argue, like, even on a character like this, you could say, well, maybe giving it to the party's still good, but like he's going to give rainbow numbers to the party. Like he's going to give all this stuff to the party. So he doesn't even need the party buffs. So I'd say on Setzer here, just giving him more debuffs and utility is what you'd want to do. So I actually think something like Ferris is super good here, because you're just adding poison to his kit. And he's a character that, and this is like an aura poison, so it doesn't even take up a debuff slot, but Setzer doesn't use a lot of debuffs anyways. I think freeze is his only debuff. So you could give him, some of the E slots do add physical debuffs. You could give him those if you want to. So I would say on the E slot, I really like Ferris because I like the poison there. But yeah, otherwise just give him a debuff. So I just put his own, which is going to be a speed down. So, you know, I think Fujin's another speed down you could use. I think Tidus is a speed down. You could do, I wouldn't recommend Ultimisia. That's a defense down. Defense doesn't matter when you're doing rainbow numbers, like you're doing max damage. So I probably would avoid the defense down. But if you did like a speed down, or like a poison, I think those are really good debuffs to put on there. But just give your guy more utility just to make him better, right? If you're desperate, you could give him Vanille, but because he's not like a character that is a break character, I don't know if I would waste a Vanille on him, to be honest. Unless you've got tons of Vanilles, you could, because then he's got Dispel along with everything else. But he's not the ideal character for Vanille, but you could put it there, right? So with that being said, let's hop into the showcase. I might give him something other than Pandemonium. Let's just, actually attack's going to be, I know what we'll do. We'll do Brothers, because that'll be a max brave up. That's more to what he wants. So I'm just going to run him with a couple of support units, and we'll just see what he does. Now, Setzer, typically the way you want to use him, I'm going to feature him as the main damage dealer here, but typically he's like a slot 3 unit. You're probably going to pair him with a support or another damage dealer. The thing with the character like Setzer, you have the luxury of pairing him with 2 damage dealers because the support isn't as important when you're hitting max cap numbers, right? So you could put him in like a really offensive build with 2 like big time damage dealers. That would work as well. Just keep in mind the max HP damage part of his skill does not work with Astos because he scales off of his overhead. It's not like a traditional, it doesn't work like a traditional HP damage attack. So it won't work on that. He'll still, like, Astos can still deal, well, no, with other attacks that don't scale off of, but everything does. Yeah, it's always just going to scale on the overhead. So, yeah, it just won't work. Okay. So, Rosa, we just opened with BT to get that going. We'll drop the Paladin and Cecil down. Now we got a Setzer turn. So, with Setzer, you can really start however you want because he's has a lot of utility, right? So we're just going to start with Boost All, which is just going to give us some nice party stats. So sure, we'll do that. It's very limited amount of uses, but you get it for 7 turns, right? So the AA is just going to give you some nice stats and some nice numbers. What we'll do is we'll start with Freeze Joker. Now you see Freeze Joker, very limited amount of uses, but it's because it's an extremely powerful attack. It does have high turn rate. So sometimes if you click and hold on it, you see Setzer's turn bumps up there. Now, there was a misconception. Somebody in the comments of my video said, I didn't realize if you hold on it, you have a chance to move up. No, like when you press Freeze Joker, he's going to move up if he's going to move up. Clicking and holding on a skill makes it so you can see where their next turn goes. So on a high turn rate move, sometimes you bump up, sometimes you don't. By holding on it, it's going to tell you if you do. But if I didn't hold on it, he still would move up there. So we'll do Freeze Joker. You can see the rainbow numbers coming out right away, and we just did a mill AoE with Freeze Joker. Now, Freeze Joker, we don't really care about the damage because it's such a limited skill use anyways. We just want that freeze debuff, right? So it doesn't consume Brave, so you see his Brave is just capped right away at the end of it. Doesn't AoE attack. A mill AoE is fine, standard damage. It's going to do a max Brave up to the party, and then it's going to put the freeze debuff down on the enemies. Now, the freeze debuff is 2 turns, but one of his other buffs extends his debuffs by 1 turn, so you're actually getting it for 3 turns, which is really nice. The freeze debuff, now the enemies just cannot gain Brave. So if they attack me and break me, they won't gain Brave. If they do a Brave gain ability, they won't gain Brave. So the reason why it's such limited skill use is because it's ridiculously busted. Because now for the next 3 enemy turns, they just cannot touch me unless they cleanse it, which some enemies can do that, right? With Aerith, I am going to open, I love this by the way, Red Crystal Room, my Aerith, because of one of my passives I put on, one of my crystal passives, she just gets 2 turns to start a fight. It's so awesome. Because now I can set up with the BT. I love this because I can set up with their BT. And then I can ramp, although I pressed the wrong button, darn it. I think I did Seal Evil. I meant to press the BT. So normally what I do is I press BT and then I use Healing Wind to max out her overhead, which is really nice. The next time we get Aerith up, though, we'll do a big ramp and try to get to Force Time before the enemies do. Okay. Now, Setzer, we probably will do his BT phase, but he's not like the type of character you want to do BT phase with typically, I would say. Actually, we might just do it right now. Then we can just go through the kit, right? I think that actually is wise. Because I'm not going to we're not doing a damage test. We're not trying to max out his damage. I just want to show him off. So sure, let's do that. Let's just go into his BT right away. That way we don't have to worry about the enemies going to force time either. So yeah, let's just go into his full BT phase and then we can just show off the kit. Okay, so we did Freeze Joker, so you understand what that does. We'll do Red Card next. And Freeze Joker, by the way, is AoE. Red Card now is more single target. So we're going to hit this. I want to see the damage on this. Okay, 1.5 mil. Pretty solid for a 15 CP. And once again, we don't have, or we do have full BT orbs up other than his own. So that's pretty good. So Red Card is also high turn rate, so sometimes he will jump up in the turn order. He Brave gains scaled on his max Brave, which is good. Does a bunch of attacks. Now it does delay the enemies by 1 turn, which is good. So he's got a little bit of delay there. And he gets an attack up and a max Brave up for 6 turns on that. Sure, let's hit the EX. This is Prismatic Flash. Let's see the damage on this. Okay. I think that was like 1.1 mil. So air is off turn, by the way, won't do damage right now because we didn't put anything into it, which is fine. So the EX, Brave gain, scaled on max Brave. Another reason why max Brave is a good stat on him. It sets allies Brave to highest current Brave. So what this does, I would equate this to Ursula a little bit. So it's one of those deals where Ursula gets around negating Brave gain because Ursula sets your Brave to a value. It's not actually like gaining Brave. It's just setting it to a value. This Setzer works the same way. So whatever it is whichever ally on your team has the highest current Brave, it sets the party Brave to that. In Setzer, because a lot of his skills, he's not dumping Brave or he's really good at retaining Brave, he might be the one with the highest Brave and he will help the allies keep Brave. So that's very good on that EX, right? 9 hit AoE attack, split HP for 5 HP dumps. Only the last HP attack consumes his Brave on that, so he holds it for most of the dumps, and it extends all of his buffs by 1 turn. He gets a buff called Blackjack. So the Blackjack buff is attack and max Brave up, Brave regen up, crit Brave damage up, HP damage up, party attack up, and party max Brave up. So a lot of good buffs on that one, like a lot packed into one buff there, right? Next, let's go and do Dive Bomb. This is one of the more important parts of his kit. This is what originally made him really good when he first got his LD. You're going to see the rainbow numbers flowing down, 1.6 mil. Once again, nothing about his damage is going to be blowing you away. It's very average damage, but it's all the utility that he's carrying, right? So Dive Bomb is an AoE attack. It restores a skill use of skill 1 and skill 2. So here's the thing. Freeze Joker with 3 skill uses seems limited, but now you've got 4 Dive Bombs. So that's 4 more uses of skill Freeze Joker. So you're actually getting 7 uses of it. Plus, if you do a BT phase, you can do it again. So you can have a lot of skill uses of Freeze Joker because of the way it interacts with the LD. Now, the other thing that it's going to do, it's going to give him a buff called Fixed Dice for 12 turns, and then the allies get Fixed Dice for 6 turns. So Fixed Dice, this is what makes his debuffs last 1 more turn. So you want to make sure before you hit Freeze Joker that this is up. He does have it at quest start. It's going to do a party attack up, HP damage up, and Brave gains up, Overflow stolen up, and Overflow gained up. You have a chance to deal maximum Brave damage, which is the rainbow numbers. It decreases with the buff duration, and it cannot be extended, and it does decrease during a burst phase, right? So since Setzer has it for 12 turns, I don't remember the exact numbers on it, but he's going to have it like 100% Brave numbers until I think it gets down to like 6 or 7 turns. And then like the allies will have it at like 70%, and it's slowly going to have less chance to hit rainbow numbers as it decreases down, right? But you have a chance to get those rainbow Brave numbers. Next, I guess we will pop the FR. Now, we'll go over the FR when I actually use it, which will probably be on his next turn outside of burst phase. And we'll talk about the HP gains and all that, which his conditions are actually pretty good. All right, 2 mil, very standard damage on the FR. And then, I mean, sure, let's do another Freeze Joker because we can. You see the rainbow numbers are just spitting out there. Nice 0 damage, Aerith. We'll take that 0 damage. We'll do a red card here, do a little delay. Perfect. All right, and then we're going to hit the BT. So this is the attack we're going to talk about. Of course, we're going to get 777s, right? Yes. Here's the thing that's very unique about the BT. The turn duration is random. So this BT is going to last between 6 and 12 turns. And this is the thing. Let's see what our luck is like. What is our luck like? 7 turns. All right. Not the greatest, but it's one more turn than the minimum. So sure, we'll take it. There is that little bit of randomness there. But it's fine because even at the minimum 6 turns, you can still get a lot out of it. So it's just if you get 12 turns, you like got it the whole fight basically. So Joker's Death, we just did it. Did the big attack there. Pretty standard, I'd say, BT damage. So the burst effect, 6 to 12 turns. We hit 7, so not so lucky on my first try. Brave damage limit up, HP damage limit up, and then all HP attacks have a 70% chance to do the highest damage they can. So this is like the Queen effect. It's just each HP dump has a 70% chance to do it instead of 100%. But the reason why this is good is you can potentially have it for a much longer duration, and you're comboing Rainbow Brave damage with it. So it's kind of crazy. Like, you can cheese fights with this, right? So now we can kind of look forward, look at our allies, and we're going to see HP numbers maybe being a little bit higher than normal. We're going to see some rainbow numbers sneaked in there, but it won't be every number, right? So let's go ahead. Actually, I think we can pray and ramp a little bit. Oh, actually, we're not going to pray with Rosa because we're burning her BT effect when we do that. That's why Aerith is so good, because her BT effect doesn't have turn duration. So you can pop it right away and then ramp and you don't lose it. Aerith is so ridiculous. Aerith is crazy. Sure, we'll put a Raijin prod down. Actually, I got to make sure I put what's her face down just in case, my dodgy dodge one, because that will stop the gravity if they get their force attack. Rydia, that's the one. That's the one I'm thinking of. We got to put that Rydia down just in case. And then, yeah, now that we've seen all the base numbers and they're fairly standard, we'll just kind of go into a force time and kind of just let things ride, right? So we'll hit this Radiant Breath. We definitely want that up. And then we're going to ramp the force, and I'm hoping we can beat them just so that I don't have to deal with their force, but it's fine. The gravity shouldn't do anything too bad to us. So let's go ahead and let's start ramping. It's going to be close. They might actually get into their force, but that's fine. Let's ramp again. Yeah, I think they're going to get there. That's fine, though. We'll just ramp until they get it. Okay. And then we're going to go into a Setzer force time, and we're going to check out those force conditions on them. All right, this should miss because we put down the Rydia. Oh, it didn't. Okay, interesting. So we're going to lose BT effect, which is fine. Setzer's not like a crazy damage dealer, so we're not too worried about that. What we could do with you is, I guess we'll Seal Evil down. Oh, you know what probably happened? I wonder. Oh, no, I still have Rydia on. I don't know. Maybe it's just random when it misses then. Maybe I just got lucky. Maybe it isn't guaranteed, but the last couple times it did work. All right, so the nice thing, yeah, in since that was gravity, like Freeze Joker didn't affect it, right? So they definitely can find ways to get around our shenanigans, right? But let's go ahead. Let's hit the FR here. We don't really need the launch. That's fine. So this is called Jackpot. Pairing up with Barret. Oh, love that. Shooting the cards down. Putting the beams in. You can see a good little bit amount of rainbow numbers there. 2 mil on the attack, which that's standard FR damage. So what he's going to do is this is also going to apply the fixed dice. So now this is the same buff from the LD that gives the rainbow number. So he gets it for 12. Party members, allies get it for 6. The force time effect is party HP damage and limit plus 50% when you're hitting broken enemies or you're breaking a target. So HP damage and limit of 50%, that's pretty hefty. Like, that's good HP damage up, right? That's great. Then the HP conditions are, if the enemy has 0 brave or is broken on turn, that's 30%. So this is something that doesn't require attacking. So if I ramp with Aerith and an enemy is 0 brave or broken, we're going to get good gains at 30% there. So Aerith, in theory, should do like 110%, maybe 115. And then if you deal max brave damage, well, technically it's 9,999 or more, you're going to get 40%. And with rainbow numbers, it's guaranteed. And even without rainbow numbers, most characters can handle that just fine as long as they're maxed out. So Setzer is a very free and easy 70% that pretty much anybody can hit. So it's nice, right? So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's just echo right away here with Rosa. Let's see what kind of gains we get here. Yeah, 93. That's good on an attack FR for sure, because she got the full 70 plus the 20, right? So he is a good FR to lead with an Echo. Let's grab an Aerith here. Once again, as long as the enemies are broken or have 0 Brave, I'm thinking this is like 110 to 115. I'm thinking so. What do we got? Yeah, 113. Right in that range I was talking about. And we should be able to do it again because the enemies are still broken. And the thing is with the freeze debuff on, even if they unbreak, they can't gain Brave. So they're going to sit at 0. So you're still going to get it even if they unbreak, which is really nice, right? Yeah, 113, man. That's pretty good. All right, well, at this point, we've pretty much said everything we need to about Setzer. So we're just going to ride out this force time and see what happens. See if we can kill him. Once again, this is the Astos fight, so this is a newer Shinryu. Let's see if we can take it out without even really trying that hard. Now, it is kind of hard to tell because all the numbers come up so fast. It's kind of hard to tell when you're hitting the max HP damage, right? I think the time you would really notice it is if it's a fight where you normally would do 0 HP damage, then you can tell like when they hit and when they don't. But you can just trust we're doing big numbers here. And you can visually see the rainbow numbers as they come in, right? So, actually, just for fun, I'm going to do is, well, let's Echo first. We'll get a little bit deeper, but I am going to do his BT effect again. I want to gamble. I want to see if we can get a little bit luckier and get a higher turn duration. I want to see like a 10, 11, or 12 turn burst phase out of this guy, or burst buff, right? I want to see if we can get that a little bit longer. See if my luck is that bad. That 7 turns is just what I get. Let's see what happens. Aerith will seal evil. That's fine. I mean, when you've got Setzer rolling like this, though, and you've got that freeze down, and you're dealing max damage, like, you do feel pretty powerful and pretty unkillable. So, Setzer is a character, too, with these types of mechanics. This is a kit that will last a long time. I would not be surprised if current JP users are still using this guy, because, once again, it doesn't matter if your attack falls off, because you're hitting max damage on everything, right? Freeze is a debuff that will not age. Like, freeze is always good. Freeze has never not been good in this game, right? Rainbow numbers have never not been good. Max HP damage will never not be good. So if you want a safe invest character that's going to last a long time, I mean, Setzer is it for sure. Let's do the BT effect. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Come on. I want 10 plus turns on this BT effect. Now, normally you would not want to use it if you have 5 turns left, but this is a showcase setting. We just want to get it out. Let's see what we can get here. How many turns? 7 again? Come on. All right, so not the luckiest, but I think it's an equal chance they hit any numbers. I don't know that they're weighted differently. They could be, though. I mean, somebody that, is a number cruncher or, like, goes into the data, maybe it is, but I think it's just probably an equal chance to each one, but I could be wrong. Sure, let's steal evil again. All right, let's just see if we can finish this fight off. I guess 7 turns is what I get for Setzer. We'll try to use him some more. I am going to try to tackle Dimensions on 16. We'll probably use him there. I would assume he's good because it's his fight. Sure, let's drop a Luminous Arrow down. Go for it, Rosa. And drop a Paladin and Cecil on their face while you're at it, please. Can you drop Paladin and Cecil on their face? Yes, please. Drop it down. I feel like these enemies are not going to last long. Setzer. I mean, sure, let's use the EX since it's there. But I'll probably Dive Bomb because we probably need to refresh the rainbow numbers on everybody. Look at that. Oh, one thing, too, to note about Setzer. The EX is a very good button to press because it increases all of his buffs by 1 turn. So it's not going to take away a turn from him having rainbow numbers. So the EX is good to press because you just upkeep that turn and then you can go back to doing other stuff. I think there was a misconception where some people thought the EX wasn't good to press because you'd like lose a turn of the rainbow numbers, but it does increase all your buffs by 1 turn, including the rainbow numbers. So definitely a good button to press. It doesn't waste anything. All right, I mean, these enemies are almost dead. I'm hoping I can get 1 more attack in. All right, and you can see these guys just aren't getting, well, and they're missing, by the way, from the Rydia, but, like, they're just not getting brave. You see they unbroke, and they're just at 0. That's the freeze, right? Let's Divine Blast. That's a button I just don't press very often. Well, how's Divine Blast looking at 999%? 17 mil, plus the plus the Paladin and Cecil. I mean, sure, that's like a 24 mil shot to that guy. Actually, 8 mil we got. It's like 25 mil. Setzer. Yeah, let's dive bomb. Hit that LD. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Rosa is probably a better DPS than Setzer, but it's what Setzer does for the rest of the party. And there you go, guys. Wipe that fight off the planet. So let me know what you think of Setzer. He is a fantastic character. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, there we go. Setzer character guide done. All right. All right, so we got that labeled. We'll hit up some chat for a couple minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and get Cloud ready for his guide. Let's see what... I'm going to start at the bottom, because I know there's been a lot of chat. I'll start at the bottom and maybe look up and see if there's anything that's notable. Aaron Griffin, shout out to Aaron for coming tonight. Lightning is still a top 5 damage dealer. Yeah, I think Lightning is still up there for sure. And I would also agree that, yes, Yuna, Lunafreya, like, they should have echoes. I agree. E-Daddy, nice job. Thanks, E-Daddy. Zach T, oh, come on. In the dash banner on a blue orb, got a BT and 2 FRs. Unfortunately, the BT and FR were dupes, but at least I got 1 Cloud FR. Yeah, like, think of it this way, Zach. Like, sure, it's like, oh, I got 2 FRs and a BT, but 2 were dupes. But think of it this way. Had you only gotten the 1 FR that was Cloud, you would be super excited, right? So it's like, just think of the other FR and the BT as just free materials you got extra. Smooth Ninja. What's up, Smooth Ninja? Joe Wood is must pull for August. I don't... What are you asking? Are you asking, like, who's a must pull for August? I honestly, in August, I don't know that anybody is a must pull. I think Vice is one of the strongest options, though. Setzer's also a very strong option. The thing with, like, Setzer and Reno, they're ridiculously good in their own ways, but, like, you have to be willing to run team comps that like them. Which Setzer is very flexible, but Reno, you got to run specific teams for him. But if you like that type of team, like, Reno's crazy. But I would say Vice is probably the closest must pull this month. Fusion Clean, you got Clouds FR from Tickets, nice. Scarf, I enjoyed your character guide. Well, thanks, I appreciate that. Jake Gallardo, nice Zach, at least full build Cloud is great DPS. Yeah, Cloud is a good DPS. And Zach is good too. They're both good. Eucalicious, get my man Joe his Pinello FR boards. It's going to be a hot minute till she gets them. I'm not going to lie. JP's got to get them, and then we got to wait like 6 to 8 months. James Cunha, what's up, James? My only BT was a Duke Kane, 3rd Kane dupe. Well, BT tokens. We take those BT tokens, right? We take it. Yeah, I guess I'm lucky 7s, right? So I kept getting the 7 turns. Sure. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's get ready for this Cloud action here. Pretty quick here. Oh, okay, Smooth Ninja. I meant to say who would be a must pull for August. Oh, with BT token? I think Setzer, to me, like, Setzer and Reno have really ridiculous BT effects. I would say if you pull for Weiss on a budget, like if you want Weiss with just, if you want a ticket Weiss and get everything but the BT, he's a good option as well, right? But yeah, it's kind of one of those weird months where there's a ton of great characters. I honestly don't think any of these characters are a must, though, right? I think there are ones that are better than others. But yeah, probably Weiss, Setzer, or Reno. Hothead got some more BT tokens to spend. Which should I get? Rosa, Setzer, or Dorgan? Well, you know, I'm very biased on my Rosa. I think Rosa's kind of underrated. I think she's a super mega top tier support character that you're going to use for a long time. So if you like her as much as I do, Rosa's a great pick. I would probably take Setzer over Dorgan. I would, even though all 3 of those characters are good, right? Like, all 3 of them are great picks. I think it's just up to your preference. But, you know, my personal preference, I would probably say Rosa 1, Setzer 2, Dorgan 3. Sherman didn't burn enough this year. What makes Vice good? So he does a lot of off-turn, and he does on-turn off. So he does, like, regular off-turn damage, like on-turn, and he can do counters, so he's got, like, double off-turn. and he gives the party like really good HP damage. Like, so with this BT effect, he gives the party some extra HP damage, but it doesn't work like General Leo or like Luna Freya, because their HP damage like scales differently. Vice's scales on a different way, where it's like a much bigger HP damage gain. So you just have to trust me that Vice with BT effect, with all the off turn he's doing and how much HP damage he gives the party, it's actually like really nutty. So that's why Vice is really good. Yeah, so like you guys are all saying he does off turn, but it's also not to be understated, like the HP damage that he gives to the party is really good with the BT effect. ASD Follier, gotta work outside in about 100 degrees in the morning, but good guidance stream. Dang, well thanks for coming. Sorry it's so hot where you're at. Aaron Griffin, we getting FF7 guys now. Yeah, we're going to be doing Cloud's Guide here in just a minute. Jake Vice is good. Pair for Amaranth because I tested. Oh yeah, Amaranth also has off-turn stuff, right? Are Oron and Golbez coming this month? I actually think yes. There's like another mystery slot, which is the Dimensions End Reprise event. I think Oron's going to be there. I think so. Some people were speculating Golbez, but I think it's going to be Oron for sure. All right, well, let's get Cloud ready because I know you guys want to see his guide. This will be very easy because I'm literally just going to trade out Setzer for Cloud and use the same team comp. I think that would be suitable. Yes, and then let's go ahead and get his call up, which his call is also good. He's got a nice little call. Where's my boy Cloud at? There he is. All right. Let me just grab my notes. All right. All right. So yeah, let's just jump into it. I think we're ready. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we're going to do an updated character guide on Cloud, who just got his FR, which a lot of people are really hyped for. Cloud, if you're not familiar, he is a very good damage dealer that has a lot of utility in his kit, which is really good for him being a damage dealer that has that utility. It's going to help him age really well. So in this video, we'll talk about the utility. We'll talk about all the stuff that he can do, right? So let's go ahead. We're going to look at his calls, his artifacts, and his spheres. And we have to mention he's a unique character in that he has the most weapons out of any character in the game, and we got to talk about those and how to get them because they're really important to his kit, right? So first we're going to start with the calls. His calls are actually quite good. His calls don't do any special effects in terms of like buffs or anything like that, but they're just like good on their own, like as an attack, right? So finishing touch, the big thing with this is it will launch a target and make the other targets launchable. So it's just like a nice on-demand launch for at least an attack. Now, nowhere as good as range, right? Because range, you can hold that out for a whole BT phase, but it's just nice that it's there. And then the second one is just a nice little 2-turn delay. And we have seen this be very useful on certain events. Like I believe it was Quistis when she came out. Like having that delay on hand was really, really important and helpful in the fight because the boss did like an aura and it's like you got to delay them right now. Otherwise they do stupid things. So yeah, a call like this can definitely have some use, right? All right, so let's go to Cloud. And sure, let's just do, we'll do the artifacts and spheres first, and then we'll talk about the weapon stuff. There's some extra weapon stuff we got to talk about. So for his artifacts, I think there's two routes you can go here. You can go attack 108, max brave 330, or do attack 108, debuff attack up. If you want to go full attack, this is the one that you do, but if you want to balance it with max brave, feel free to do that. Or you could do a mix of both. I think they're both fine setups for artifacts. And then spheres. So Cloud is a very traditional damage dealer, I would say. So you do want attack and brave damage. I'll shout out his own on the A slot. He has a very nice brave damage sphere. 10% brave damage when you crit. So I would say, once again, there's a huge plethora of spheres. I'm not going to sit and name them all, but I would do either standalone attack, standalone brave damage, or attack brave damage combo, or attack max brave combo, or brave damage max brave combo. I think any of those are good A slots to put on him. D slot, you want to do one of the attack up ones. And I actually like Cisne. I think Cisne is actually pretty dang premium on him. Because Cisne and Hope, these are both like Max Brave attack ups, and I think both are very good. Cloud kind of specializes in doing crit. A lot of his kit revolves around critting, so he's going to be doing that a lot, which is a nice easy trigger for Cisne. So Max Brave and attack up for the party, I think that's kind of the best party D slot you can have. So I definitely like those two as the best ones there. But if you have like Ash, Lise, Saz, any of those are fine as well. I would avoid Luna Freya because that's a weakness trigger, so you don't want to do that one. But yeah, just pick a D slot. I would also avoid Waka because unless you're bringing other buffers to buff him up, he won't on his own sustain enough buffs to keep that up. But I think he's only one buff away. I think he'll do 4 on his own. So if you have at least another buffer, you could get away with Waka. But if you have access to Hope or Cisne, I would go those. E slot. I think Seymour and Yuffie are the two best here because this is a character you want to go in on attack. I kind of like Yuffie's because it's Max Brave and attack up. I think Emperor's is like a stacking attack buff. And the thing is they both trigger on debuff. Now, Cloud only has one debuff in his whole kit, but it's one that you're going to hit often enough to re-trigger this, and it's very easy to trigger, which is his Paralyze. So you're going to be hitting the Paralyze, I think, quite a bit. So I think a debuff slot like this, like Yuffie, I think is a very good spot. So yeah, that's kind of my setup. Once again, A slot, there's a lot of options, but I think D slot, best in slot is Hope or Cisne. And then E slot, I think Yuffie or Emperor are best in slot there. All right, so with that, let's talk about the weapons. So you guys, if you've been watching my character guides for a while, there are some characters that have extra weapons in the game, right? Now, Cloud is extra special because he's got not one, not two, but 3 15 CP weapons that are not on banners. So we have to talk about those, right? So the 3 weapons are this one. So this is his World of Illusion weapon. This is the Mercenary's Greatsword. So this is from Act 2, Chapter 5.8 in the story. So if you beat Act 2, Chapter 5, another area is going to pop up called 5.8, and there will be a stage for all the protagonists where you can get a copy of this. Now, you will want to max it out. So once you get that copy, you can max it out with either Power Stones, or you can just go into the weapon token shop and just buy extra copies, okay? The next weapon is, I believe it's this one. Yeah, the Buster Sword NT. Now, this is the one that puts him over the top, why he has more weapons than everybody else. This literally was given away from Dissidia NT, like the physical game for like PlayStation. You actually got a physical code in there that you had to type in, and this is like when the game first launched, and you got this. And this, I remember, the codes for this sword were like $30 online. Well, finally, because this is such a hard thing to get, eventually they just put this into the weapon token shop. So that's the way you obtain it. Now, these two weapons, the NT sword and this mannequin weapon, these both improve the damage on his 15 and 35 attacks, so they are impactful. They're going to increase the brave damage or overall damage on these attacks, so you definitely want both of those. Now, the really mega super important one is his World of Illusion weapon. The World of Illusion weapon, I mean, a lot of y'all probably don't know what I mean when I say that, but this is way back, like year 1 DFFOO, when I think they only had 15 CP weapons. Some characters got an additional 15 CP weapon banner, and Cloud is one of them. And so we just called it the World of Illusion weapon. And this is a 15 CP weapon that for Cloud has probably the most significant buff out of any of these World of Illusion weapons in the game. And this is called the Crimson Edge. And the reason why you want this is because this makes it so that Cloud essentially has a Vanille Sphere, but it's better. So it makes it anytime he deals crit damage, he dispels a buff. This is better than Vanille Sphere because Vanille Sphere says when you break somebody, you dispel. Well, Cloud just says, I always dispel because he's going to crit pretty much all the time, right? The only time it's difficult to crit is when bosses can't be broken. But when bosses are broken, you always crit. So this basically adds a whole piece of utility to Cloud, where now, in addition to all the other things I'm going to talk about that he does, he's also a dispeller, which, if you've watched me, you know I highly value dispelling. I think it's very good. So you definitely need to pick up all 3 of those weapons. They are all in the weapon token shop. So that is the red power tokens that you want to use those on. So definitely, if you haven't done it, and I'll bet I might catch a veteran or two that didn't know about those weapons that may be like, oh my god, I'm missing that. Get into the shop. You need to get those, right? All right, so with that, let's hop into the showcase. Whoops, I backed out too far. I backed out one step too far, and now the game's going to sit and load very slowly. All right, let's go back in. So this is the Astos fight. I've been using this as my new showcase stage. It's been working pretty well. Of course, now we're going to get all kinds of connection issues. I was just going to get in so nice and easy. Sure, we'll grab my brother's character. We'll grab my brother's friend unit. Sure. Aerith is always fun. Now, I probably, if I get time this week, I probably will do a proper damage test on Cloud. I think he's a character that deserves a damage test. But we're not going to damage test here. He might put up some good numbers, but I'm not going to try to optimize this as a damage test. We're going to go into the Bahamut fight for that, right? All right, so let's just hop in. Okay, so I'm going to properly do it this time on this character guide. What I love about my red crystal room is that Aerith gets 2 turns back to back because of one of the crystal room passives I put on. So I can BT effect, and then I can instantly have an extra turn to start ramping and build up her overhead. Love that. Love that I have red crystal room. Because of Cloud and like Aranea and how much I freaking love Rosa, I'm highly considering going into blue as my next crystal color. I'm going to wait till I'm completely done with red, and I'm going to look at the state of the game and choose it at that time. But if I were to pick today, I think blue is what I would actually pick. Because I am in love with Rosa. I think she is ridiculous, and I built my red team based on liking Aerith so much, and the supports are so important. I'm feeling I get high Aerith vibes from Rosa. I really like her. Aerith is still better, but Rosa, very good. So sure, let's go ahead and ramp a little bit. Sure, let's go ahead and do it. Now, Cloud, I think I will do in this showcase, I will do a kind of a proper, like, normal ramp setup, and then we'll try, like, a burst phase with Cloud and see what we can do, right? Let's see, what do I got to put on here? Sure, let's drop we'll drop the Rydia down. We'll drop some Rydia down here. All right, and I think I'm just going to pass turn here. We'll do a Seal Evil. And then we'll get the Cloud's first turn. Now with Cloud, you definitely don't have to like open with a specific skill. Once again, he's kind of a utility DPS, so you use what you want, right? So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and, you know what, I kind of feel like dropping the LD down right away. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's just drop Blade Beam down. This is going to be his delay attack. So what do we got? 1.3 with 650k on the other enemy. Pretty good. So let's talk about the Blade Beam. So it did an AoE attack. He Brave Gains on it. Delays all targets by 2 turns. So delay is the first big piece of his utility. That's really good. And he does get a free ability use on his next turn. And it is a free instant turn. So now Cloud gets to go again right away. And the LD gives him the overhead. So I do think opening LD is a pretty good idea because that overhead is really nice. So let's talk about the overhead now that we've got it. So what's going to happen is he's going to get this for 3 turns after dealing crit damage. So actually, he just dealt crit damage, so it actually wasn't from the LD. Yeah, it's not actually from the LD. It's just because I dealt crit damage. So you can do any attack you want as long as you deal crit damage, but then he gets the overhead, okay? So this overhead is called Cloudy Wolf, and it's an overflow up, brave damage up, physical attack, max brave, and HP damage up. But the big thing is his overhead enables cross/plus. So you'll go up here now and you'll see we've got cross/plus. We get a free skill use from the LD. We could do that on Critical Crush, which is actually going to do like an attack, right? Which is really nice. And it does 50% more crit damage, which is really, really nice as well. Now, once we have this overhead flowing, you're going to see we have cross/plus. Now, what it is cross/ inherently has a chance to paralyze. But if you, and I think it's only like a 30% chance. I don't know if they've changed it in the data, but old school it was like 30%. Cross/plus is a guaranteed paralyze. It's only 1 turn, but it's guaranteed. And you can see he's got a million skill uses. He's got 12. The way the game used to be was you'd have to use finishing plus, then you'd get 1 turn of cross/plus, and then it would revert back. So old school, you used to have to do finishing touch, which back in the day was only like 4. He only had like 4 or 5 skill uses of it. It was very low. So you didn't get very many paralyzes. Now he gets this nifty overhead. As long as you're critting, it's just going to upkeep. So it's just going to basically be there. And he always has cross/plus. Now the nice thing is this is AoE. He did get the AoE on his last rework, which is nice. But now he's AoE guarantee paralyzing for 1 turn, which is ridiculous. Because now you can just lock the enemies down. You got delay to push them back. It's very, very nice. So yeah, definitely love the cross/plus there. Rosa, I think it's time for Rosa. Let's throw down one Prey, just so we have the prayer buffs up. And then we are going to throw down her BT effect. And actually, do I need to do a call here? Sure, we'll do Raijin. I like to be really safe during a showcase. That's why Rydia and Raijin are like attached to my hip. We just bring them in, make sure we're safe as we can be. And then we're going to drop your BT effect, which in turn is dropping Paladin Cecils from the sky. We always like dropping. Rosa likes dropping husbands from the sky. Why not? You know, why would you rain spears when you can just rain your husband down? Well, it's looking a little cloudy. Cloudy with the chance of Paladin Cecil, I would say. There he is. There he is. I really want Paladin Cecil himself to get a nice rework because he used to be so top tier and he's been so trash for a while. All right, let's do finishing touch. This is your launchy launch button, so we're going to hit that. Another great utility option there, right? Let's see, how much damage is he doing here on a launch? This is just straight normal damage, no force multiplier. Yeah, 3.2 million. Like, that's up there, dude. If you're hitting 3 mil plus on an attack, that's very, very good, right? Tifa still can do like 4 mil on a launch, which it's kind of crazy how good she still is. But the finishing touch, it's going to Brave gain scale on his attack. He did a 9 HP dump there, which is pretty crazy. Brave gains between, it initiates a launch guaranteed, and it will make the other non-targets launchable, and it will extend his buffs by 1 turn. He gets a max Brave up, physical attack up, and a crit rate up on that, right? So he gets a bulk of his buffs from that attack, which is very good. Aerith, what do we do with you? I guess let's start ramping a little bit. I guess we might as well take myself to FR time here. Let's ramp again. Because, yeah, we've seen everything from Cloud except the EX, which his EX is up, so we can do that next turn. I just want to ramp because the enemies are getting there very quick. We'll see what this gravity does here. Actually, does the Paralyze stop it? It doesn't. Yeah, this is... You just can't interrupt it. Yeah, so we're going to lose Aerith's BT effect. That's fine. Because guess what? We bring the friend Aerith so that we can keep the BT effect. So we're going to bring in my brother's unit here. And then, yeah, you are just going to drop down your holy. This is like my fail-safe for showcasing. Because I know that their FR is going to drop me down and she's going to lose the BT effect. I suppose the other option is I could just wait to use it. But yeah, there's like a million friend Aeriths out there. So we just do this. And at 5 turns, I think she'll last long enough. We'll make her last long enough. Because Rosa can finish the ramping, right? So let's go for it. Let's have Rosa finish the ramp for us. So let's go ahead and pray. Plus the friend Aerith is like lacking buffs, right? Now the enemy's force gauge, you're going to notice, does this annoying thing that someone brought to my attention. You're going to notice the buffs here are only 1 turn. So their force is kind of annoying that it's limiting all my buffs to 1 turn. So I think during a previous guide, like a buff fell off right away and I didn't understand it. It's because our buffs only go 1 turn right now. But that's fine, whatever. I shouldn't need to pray again. So let's go ahead. Sure, let's pop the LD here. And I'm trying to remember. I think this was a fairly easy force time to cancel, if I remember right. But if not, we'll be fine. I think Cloud, what we'll do on his turn is we probably will just go into it. Sure. So we'll just hit Steel Evil. As long as my friend Aerith can get a couple of ramps and then maybe still have that BT effect up for a Cloud Burst, I think we'll be good with that. We'll see, though. If I don't have the BT effect, that's fine, we don't. But let's get the Cloud Force out of the way. We do have Meteor Rain, but we're going to use that a little bit later. We got to get this Force going. Plus, I really want to cancel out if I can here. And we'll want to get his BT effect up as well. So let's hit this. This is Saintly Fervor. This is my first time seeing it. Well, what do you know? A lot of Paladin Cecil up in here. Paladin Cecil, the character that's better is just part of an animation than his actual character. All right, so we'll go ahead. Swing through here. How much damage on the launch on this FR? Yeah, about 3 mil. Solid. We take that. We'll take those 3 mil shots all day. All right, so let's talk about the FR. So the FR is going to be an AoE attack. Does delay all targets by 2 turns. Initiates the launch. Makes other targets launchable. We get some damage limit up and some Brave up and some HP up. That's great. Force time effect. Party HP and damage limit up 50%. Which is nice. We like those HP damage ups, right? And then his conditions to raise the HP percent. You have to deal crit Brave damage, which every character can do fairly easily. 45% for that. and then attacking a stunned enemy, which Cloud, you can see, he can lock them down very easily, and then with the delay, he can just push the enemies back so that they hold on to that paralyze. So a pretty easy 75% there we got for Cloud, right? So Rosa, I think Rosa's, yeah, sure, we'll just echo. We'll echo out. Let's do it. See what Cloudy Boy is looking like here. All right, yeah, 98% on the echo. Very nice. The thing that Setzer and Cloud have in common, both pretty good FR effects for sure. Very flexible. All right, so friend Aerith, we are going to try to get a couple of ramps out of you. We are. We'll take a couple of ramps. All right, and then Aerith, let's drop. Sure, let's hit a Fury brand, that's fine. All right, so none of my FRs cancel them out. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so Cloud is up. So here's something you can do with Cloud, by the way. So let's say it's like, let me see, this was an instant turn, right? No. Okay. Something you do with Cloud is like, all right, I want to hold on to those paralyzes, whatever. Like, you can kind of LD spam a little bit if you want to. So, like, we can hit this, and then we can just delay, right? So we could, like, delay a couple times. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try to get a high gauge for Cloud going into a burst phase. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to double LD here because they're free instant turns. And then we'll just hop into his burst phase, and we'll hit some of his other buttons we haven't seen yet, right? All right, so 621, that's a solid number, right? Solid enough to go in. So let's go into a burst phase. Now, he doesn't have his own BT effect up, so we'll keep that in mind going through. But I just thought this was a good time to hop in, right? So let's go ahead. Let's do an attack we haven't seen yet. Well, the free skill use, I mean, I think doing a finishing touch would be pretty good here. Let's do that. All right, so at 600% in a launch, what do we got on finishing touch? Let's see what kind of damage we're looking at here. Yeah, 25 mil. Yeah, that's very good damage. It's very, very good damage. It's the type of numbers we like to see, right? Let's go ahead and hit Meteor Rain. We haven't done that yet. What's Meteor Rain going to be at? 700%. All right, 17 mil AoE is pretty good. Meteor Rain, it's a very simple, right? Just a big AoE attack, and you get 6 turns of the Mako buff or Mako buff. This now, we only got it for 1 turn because of the darn force effect, but it's Brave gains and HP damage up, Max Brave up, and then Brave regen up. So solid, right? You get some nice buffs from that, but we're not going to have it very long. Sure, let's hit a Cross Slash, and let's stun him a little bit here. All right, 12 mil is solid. AoE, yeah, for Cross Slash. We'll take that. We got some launching going on this side. Let's do a Blade Beam over here. And keep in mind, these numbers will be better with the Cloud BT effect up, right? So what we'll do is we'll finish this BT phase. We'll talk about his BT effect and what it does. I will be honest, like, his BT isn't, like, the most impactful in terms of, like, it doesn't really add new mechanics or anything like a lot of these other modern BTs do. But a lot of veterans already have it green anyways, and it does give, like, good auras. So it's definitely, like, worth it. But if you're, like, a new player going in on Cloud, I would say you might not need the BT if you don't want to chase it, right? Sure, let's do finishing touch, I suppose. All right, at almost the max gauge, what do we get on a finishing touch? 37. Yeah, 37's a nice number. For sure. You know, we're not going to be touching Astos, but who is, right? Nobody is. All right, let's do the FR. So this is FR at max gauge. This should be a pretty good marker for, like, the type of damage he can do. I mean, I'm going to assume this is one of his highest attack buttons. But not always. The FR isn't always the best button on a character. But isn't that just so nice, though? His overhead is just always there because he's always critting. You always have Cross Slash Plus. Yeah, 32 mil, sure, with 22 on the side. We'll take that. That's a nice 50 mil shot. All right, and then we'll hit the BT. This is Omni Slash version 5. Full gauge should do some pretty good damage. All right, so we just did, yeah, 272 mil pretty effortlessly. It's pretty good, right? On a 2-target fight, we'll take that. So the BT, let's talk about that. So it did the big HP attack. The burst effect is 8 turns. It's going to be an attack up, brave damage limit up, HP damage, and limit up. Now here's the thing with this HP. This is actually pretty big for him. So even though his BT is just stats, this part of it is actually humongous. So the HP damage and limit up, it's 30% for the party, but Cloud is 80%. So an 80% HP damage and limit up will actually greatly affect the damage. So you know what, guys? We're going to do a damage test later because those numbers you saw there, they're going to shoot way up if his BT effect is up. So we kind of showed Cloud doing that burst phase. I would say what we saw there was kind of the floor of what he can do. He's going to go way beyond that with his BT effect up. It also does a crit damage up and an overflow stolen up. So I think, we'll hold out for that damage test, but Cloud's going to be looking really, really nice. So anyways, guys, there you go. There's Cloud with his rework. He's looking really good. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, so there is Cloud. I did want to have his BT effect up first, but it was fine. I wanted to have that friend Aerith kind of chill in there too, and we'll save some suspense for the damage test. We'll make sure we get him real good there. But yeah, we got to get a damage test out on him. All right, so DFFOO Cloud Force Echo Character Guide. All right. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna tackle Dimensions End. If we get that done, and I still feel like it's not too crazy late, we might actually try the Cloud damage test tonight too. We would maybe do that. All right, we're just gonna leave this fight. We don't need to be in here. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Conquito Rico's here. Thanks for coming, my boy. I think with Cloud you want to enter. Yeah, with 7 turns. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you would want to, that's kind of standard for most characters, is you'd want to go in with 7 turns on Force and 7 turns on the BT effect, right? So that definitely wasn't optimal, and I recognize that. We just wanted to showcase his stats, right? We'll save the suspense for the damage test, because his BT effect will make a huge difference on his damage for sure, if he's the main damage dealer. But I would stand by that. If you are just using Cloud as a utility character and not your main DPS, you probably don't need his BT. But yeah, the stats on there are really good. Her sure is here. Good morning from Germany. Thanks for coming from Germany. Appreciate it. All right, and you guys are kind of just chatting about your own stuff there. Scary Terry is here. Thanks for coming. Can someone tell me how to get the Book of Miracles? And I think you guys, yeah, you guys are kind of talking about it. So I think you guys helped them out. Josh Wah is here. Thanks for coming, Josh. Let's see. Anybody else new here? Okay, actually, I think I'm pretty caught up. There actually wasn't a ton of chat. There's a lot of you guys just talking to each other. Let's see here. Sin Gaming Clips is here. Anyone know how to get Cloud's Greatsword of an Ethereal Mercenary? Yep, it's that so I talked about this. This is Act 2, Chapter 5.8, so I'll show you where that is. There's actually 2 places you can get it. If you don't want to chase it down in the story, you can just come in here, and those 3 special weapons I talked about for Cloud are in here. So you need to go to this red power token exchange, and then if I go down to Cloud, so this is sorted by game. So here's Cloud, right? So here's the Ethereal Sword. This is the one you're talking about. And you can see they're good, right? So for his 15 and 35, they get more brave damage dealt, which is good. This is the Buster Sword NT. So you get more brave damage on the 15 and 35. And then this is the Crimson Edge. This is the most important one. When you crit, you dispel, dude. That is busted. But yeah, that's the main place you get them. Now, if you want the free copy, you have to be in the story, which is where I'm at right now. So what you have to do is you have to go to Act 2 at the top. And then you want to go to Chapter 5. So Act 2, Chapter 5, which is here, which is Will of the Hunters. Once you get this done, you go up to the top, and this 5.8 Torsion to the End, this will pop up. You go into Torsion of the End, and basically all these stages here, these are a stage for each protagonist, and you get a mannequin weapon at the end of each one. So this is where you get all that. So hopefully that helps you all out. That's where those come from. Let me go back to Act 4, just so I'm not lost later on. Duo, what's up, Duo? You should make a video on how to defeat all the bosses in the chapter story. That sounds like that would take a while. I mean, technically, so here's the thing. Like, in the story chapters, the only bosses that matter are the Shinryus. And technically, I do have videos on all of them. It's just not condensed in the one video. But I post a video on every Shinryu in the game, so I do have it. You just have to, find the videos on my channel. All right, Coffee Lord, I pray that you get Clouds FR. I hope you get it. Sin Gaming Clips, also love your videos. Has been a great help. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. You are goated. Well, thank you. You are goated for coming tonight and just hanging out and being supportive. Aaron Griffin, does Squall power creep the twins since their AoE gimmick is similar? I think Squall is better than twins. Yes, I would say so. In an AoE fight. They could be close, though. I would have to damage test them, but, like, I really don't like the twins in this game. Like, they're probably one of my least favorite characters. I hate their gimmick. I hate the way they're set up. And I am also not a Squall fan. I actually don't like either of them. And I know, like, I probably make a lot of people cringe because Squall is probably, like, a top 3 favorite Final Fantasy character overall. I have nothing against Squall, the character. I'm just not a fan of his kit. He's just, like, AoE damage with not a lot else to offer. Like Cloud, he has the utility, so he ages. Like, Squall just falls off a cliff with damage. Like, he'll be good when he gets his, every time he gets a rework, like, he's good for a little bit, but he falls off quicker than most characters because he's mainly just damage. So yeah, I've never been a fan. I mean, I have been a fan of Squall. Like, in the early days of the game, he was really good in top tier, but like the newer iterations, I just haven't been a fan. I think they need to give him something more to his kit. Coffee Lord, you didn't get it. That's unfortunate. Hopefully, maybe if you get a chance to pull later, you'll get it. Exegetti Squall is just flat. Is flat better than the twins. They probably have a slight edge on 3 targets. Yeah, I would say that's probably true. The twins probably up their damage more on 3 targets. But yeah, that's the thing. Squall is actually good in single target, where twins, like, it's AoE or nothing, right? So yeah, definitely, like, I really hate the twins. Like, when their LD first dropped, they were really busted because if there was a 3 target fight, their damage was so ahead of everybody else, it was kind of insane. But this iteration just wasn't good enough. For them being that limited, it's kind of bad. Jake, Squall is FR Echo, and his skill is great. His rework, yeah, Squall's definitely fine. I'm just not personally a fan. Duo, thanks, I'll search, yep. E-Daddy, I'd say Cloud is number 1, Squall is number 2, and Lightning top 5. You think Squall is number 2? Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't think Squall is number 2 overall DPS in the game, right? Oh, are you talking about just like... Yeah, I guess I don't know what you're saying. Like, Squall is number 2 in what terms, E-Daddy? Because I definitely don't think he's a number 2 DPS in the game, personally. But it depends on what you're referencing. Like, number 2 in respect to what? Said, okay, 3rd character in a row that I have to pity, and I'm still missing a piece of their kit. No, that's so unlucky. I'm sorry, Said. I apologize. Yeah, E-Daddy, just clarify what you're saying. I think I'm just misunderstanding. Oh, in the FF franchise, sure. Okay, so if you're just talking about, like, fan favorite characters, sure, I get that. Yes, Cloud, I would agree, is number 1, and I could see Squall being number 2. I could argue, though, that, like, maybe Sephiroth would be number 2, even though he's a villain. Dude, Sephiroth is so freaking popular. But, yeah, for, like, the male lead protagonist, I could see Cloud number 1 and Squall 2. And Lightning top 5, yes. I agree with that in terms of just, like, character fandom. Yep, totally agree with that. Yeah, Said, I do not blame you for being legit upset. I totally get it. That sucks. If I could help you out, I would. Yeah, E-Daddy, you're fine. Because I was talking about that, so I get that. I understand now. Totally. Okay, let's try Dimensions End. All right, so guys, in the chat, give me tips. Like, what's the gimmick here I need to watch out for? Is there a certain character that you think I need to have in here? I'll try to read it, but like these in-game guides aren't always the greatest. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I gotta do the side fights too, huh? But like this is the last stage, so I can just blow everything here, right? Like I can just use whatever I want. Yeah, final tier. Oh, so I don't have to do the 3 fights. It's just 1 fight. Oh, that's nice. I don't even have to do the side tiers. All right, so let's see. I mean, wait, are all these characters available? I have Aerith and Rosa. Well, Rosa actually doesn't surprise me. Really? Cloud is available? Wow, like this team I just did the showcase on is available, huh? Let's see what's going on here. Dealing range. Okay, so you need range damage with the force. So Setzer hits that. I think I'm gonna use Setzer just because I unlocked him for this. What is this buff? Oh, he gets rainbow numbers. Reduces HP damage by 50%. My recast doesn't fill. Okay, so we definitely don't want him to have force time. Group magic attack on force. Okay. Is that it? Like, so yes, defense up. Brave and HP damage resist. So yeah, they're kind of pushing like that since he's got Brave and HP damage. Yeah, they're directly pushing rainbow numbers and max HP damage. Turn loss immunity. So you can't delete turns. I'm assuming you can delay though because Cloud's here. Attack up. Okay. All right. Wait. Oh, it's 2 waves. Oh, so we do a first form and a second form. So is this going to be completely different? Oh, wow. It's a 2-phase fight. Okay. Let me just check chat. Do you guys got any advice for me here? No, yeah, I think I'm going to use Setzer. And I can just bring meta for whatever's left, huh? Yeah, Aaron Griffin, the start dash came out at the same time, but it was weird. You had to like refresh the homepage to get it. Yeah, Exegetti, I am also astounded I still have Aerith. I have no idea why I still have her. But yeah, I mean, using red characters makes sense. So hold on, let me just see. What do I have available? So yeah, let's grab Setzer. I mean, I have Astos, but he doesn't operate with those effects. I have Queena. I mean, I did hear people saying Tifa's really good here because it's single target. Dude, why do I still have Tifa available? Are you kidding me? I got Tifa too? I mean, I could do Beatrix. She's red. I like Beatrix. I got Core. Dude, I got a lot of good characters available. I got Aranea. Like, Aranea could... Like, if they're launchable, Aranea could be almost as good as, if not better than Tifa here. You know what? I think I am going to do Tifa, because it is single target. Is that correct? It seems like it's single target, because I think it's just 2 waves and it's those enemies. I might Tifa bash this. As much as I want to use Cloud right away. I don't know, but the Paralyzed could be really nice, right? I don't know. Alright, chat. Tifa or Cloud? Somebody tell me. Tifa or Cloud? Which one? Quick. Tell me. Tifa or Cloud? Tifa or Cloud? Whoever gets the more. Tifa or Cloud? I'll give you guys a minute. Tifa or Cloud? You guys tell me. The second wave is like 3 phases, and they're both single target. I mean, yeah, Queena fits the conditions, but I got Setzer. The thing is because it's 2 phases, I kind of have to balance a little bit, right? Like, I can't just, like, go crazy. Like, I don't know that I can do a typical, like, ramp going to FR. Like, I don't know how much HP they have. Maybe I can just beat the first wave without a force. Do I need a force for both? Nobody's giving me any help, so I'm just going to go with Tifa. Nobody's voting. Or my chat, I'm just... Oh, okay, now I'm seeing some Tifas. All right, we'll go Tifa. I see a couple votes for Tifa. And I don't think I can bring friends here, right? So that would mean I need Reigns. Maybe I can bring a friend. I don't remember if you can use friends in here. I mean, I'm going to find out in a second. If I can use friends, then I'll switch. I think since I'm going to go launch. I like Pandemonium. I didn't see any elemental restrictions. Sure. All right, let's record. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. JM says Astos. Astos isn't going to work with the max HP damage. Sorry. I wish I could Astos, but I don't think he's going to work here with all the HP reductions. All right, let's go in. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we're taking on the final tier of Dimensions and Transcendence. This dropped with Setzer and Cloud. I read the bosses a little bit, got a little bit of help from my chat. It sounds like this is a multi-wave fight. It's all single target. The bosses look like they like to resist HP damage a lot. The force time seems like something you really want to cancel. So they want range damage on that. So Setzer just fits the bill perfectly, right? Because they have Brave damage reduction and HP damage reduction. Setzer basically works around all of that with his maximum HP damage and maximum Brave damage skills that he has. I'm bringing Aerith because for some reason I still have her available and she's busted as all heck. And then we're going to bring Tifa. I know like Cloud is new and surprisingly my Cloud is also available here. But I'm going to go Tifa because this is a single target fight. I feel like Tifa just excels so well here that I want to give that a shot. So let's hop in and see what happens. I may get destroyed here on stream. We'll see. From what I'm hearing, people are saying it isn't that bad. So hopefully we'll be able to handle it. This is a two-way fight. So I don't know that I want to just ramp and go crazy FR here. We'll kind of look. We'll see kind of like at what rate the HP is dropping. If he's going down fast, I'll try to do it without force. Otherwise, I'll maybe do like a mini force time. But I kind of want to save my Setzer forces for, you know, when they actually are in force time, right? So let's do the typical Aerith start I like to do. Let's open with BT effect. The nice thing with Aerith is I can really safely just drop her BT effect immediately. And I know I'm going to have it the whole fight, provided our HP doesn't dip below 50%. Whereas, you know, like Setzer and Tifa, I'm not dropping their BT effects until I'm ready to go ham on the last phase. So we're going to sit on them for sure. We wait till we're kind of like in finish mode. Now, I even heard that the last phase has multiple, or the last stage has multiple phases. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to have to drain their HP multiple times. Super dry run here, right? We're just testing the waters here and seeing what's happening. We're going to drop some healing winds now. We got our BT effect, get our max overhead going, which is nice. I actually don't feel the pressure like I need to really ramp here. So sure, let's put Steel Evil down. Now, the fact that they're single target, it looks like this enemy cannot be delayed. Quistis would take care of it, though. You could definitely delay strat here with Quistis, but I don't know that I want to burn a Freeze Joker. I guess I could, just because like the LD is going to refresh it. So sure, for safety purposes, I think I am okay dropping a Freeze Joker here, knowing that I can refresh it, right? Now, let's see if the HP... I mean, I'm already seeing HP reduction. So, I don't know. Maybe it's something... I don't know, because is it something where I can just burn through it all on a force time? Like, get through all the phases that fast? Because, yeah, if the HP reductions are that heavy... Because, yeah, 700k, we are not getting full damage. We are already getting HP reduction. Do I need to get Setzer's BT effect? I mean, if it lasts 12 turns, we would have it a long time. Maybe I will drop it. Since this is my first run, I might want to drop it because we need to push damage, and it's going to be very difficult if we're operating under damage reduction the whole time. Because these are not typical Tifa numbers, right? Like a mil on that, like we definitely lost damage. What do we got here? He's frozen, so sure, and you're dealing ones anyways. I mean, he's already at 90% though. He is dropping pretty quick. We're gonna gamble. I'm a gambling man, right? I'm gonna hope for a 10 turn plus BT effect out of my boy Setzer. I want a long duration on this sucker, and if I need to, I'll use his burst phase, and I'll forego like the Tifa Unga Bunga burst phase later on if I need it later. But I'm feeling like it. We're gonna gamble here. Give me a big fat turn duration, please. If it's 7 turns again, I'm gonna flip my lid. I've hit nothing but 7 turns on this. I would like to hit something more than 7. That would be fantastic. All right, what do we got on this? 6 turns? Are you kidding me? I am the unluckiest Setzer player out there. Oh my goodness. I have only hit 6 and 7 turns on it. This is almost like a reboot state. Like I could almost restart this and just gamble till I get along. That actually isn't a bad strat. Like you could just retry until you get a good turn duration on it. We'll roll with it. We will roll with it. The thing here with Tifa that's nice though is now that I've got the BT effect up, I can try to ride it out. Like I can try to milk it a little bit so we can do instant turn stuff. Because here's the thing, his HP is dropping pretty quick without a force. So I'm going to try to like, I might just like battle cry spam here a little bit and just see if we can't just put out some big damage here. Now you see Eris overhead, it works like Astos where the damage scales on the overhead. So the max HP damage will not work on her off turn. Yeah, I might just spam a little bit here. I don't know that I'm going to drop a force time. I really want to get the phase 2 and he is dropping pretty quick. So we might be okay like with this turn spam. We'll drop a different attack here. Oh, the delay does work. Okay, so it must just be you can't turn delete because we were able to delay. So that means I can red card with Setzer, huh? Oh, look at that, 521. Oh, I guess that was because my Brave was so low. I wasn't watching my Brave. I think I will... Oh, I probably should... No, I already sealed Evil. Let's do a Fury Brand. Once again, the HP numbers are going to vary a little bit, right? But yeah, the Brave reductions, holy cow. All right, there we go. Yeah, so you can see like some of those were like 2s and some were 1s for the first number. You could tell when some of those were hitting max HP damage and some weren't. Let's do a bit more Battle Cry here. Yeah, I think we can just kind of beat this guy down without a force. I mean, I might use a force at the very end because I kind of don't want him to hit his force time, right? I mean, you know what? I could probably just do a Tifa force here. Because Tifa, what I would do when I'm going hardcore, I typically don't echo with the main DPS. Like, I use their force to initiate. And then I usually have to, like, drop BT effect and then go in the burst phase. Let's do it. I kind of want to speed through this first phase. Let's just see what we can't get here out of a Tifa force. And then we'll save her other one. And we're definitely going to save Setzer's for, like, the next phase when he hits force time. Yeah, I kind of want to just get through this. Aerith. I want to save her echoes. I do. I want to like go really hard on the second phase. I think I'm okay dropping another LD here though. See what happens. Okay, 2 mil. Yeah, I mean, yeah, its HP's dropping pretty fast. I don't want to waste a Setzer, but we haven't LD'd yet, so let's do that. I suppose I've been denying the party a lot of rainbow numbers by not putting this on yet. There we go. Yes. I definitely don't want BT effect yet. We want that for like this is kind of like my soft FR. This isn't like my main one, right? Yeah, Dolphin Blow, I suppose. Well, the launch won't... It will delay though, right? Because I think he can be delayed. Yeah, okay, so we'll get a little bit on this. Sure, a little bit of fresh HP damage there. Yeah, okay. I'm glad he doesn't have a ton of HP. Aerith. Fury Brand sounds good. Oof, our Brave is pretty low right now. There we go. Nice. Alright, yeah, taking the big damage. Yeah, this guy's about to wipe here. Yeah, one more hit and it should do it. And we're doing pretty good on holding on to that low Setzer turn count. Like, we got 5 turns still. He's going to burn a turn here. I think this we can just slap down a red card and call it good, huh? And he's done? Okay, so we're going to phase 2. Wow, literally, like, launched him up into the sky. Falls off. He's going to be reborn as wave 2 here. Now, I think this also has multiple phases. But I think here I am willing to just go hard and see what happens. Because I would assume the worst case scenario, I guess, is if we like end a phase and you have to like kill him and he revives. But I'm hoping he would go through his phases like mid-burst phase and we could just go crazy here. So, I mean, I've still got some good damage left on this force, right? So we can just kind of beat down and see what happens. Hopefully this doesn't hurt. Or what's he... Wait, instant turn rate. Wait, if not delayed, is that what it said? Do I have to delay him by 2 turns? Uh-oh, that's not good. Because they're calling for Cloud there, and I don't have that. And Setzer's only a 1-turn delay. But I assume, like, nobody was like, you gotta have delay here, so maybe it won't be a big deal. We're just gonna see what happens. I still don't want to use my Echo. I want to save that for the, like, I want to do a second one after this and Echo for that one. Let's do an HP Seal Evil. Let's see, is he gonna get instant turn rate now because we didn't delay? I thought that's what it said. I don't know. Yep, he gets instant turn. Okay. This could be good for an off-turn team setup. Just let him keep stealing. Oh, does Dolphin Blow delay 2 turns? That could be nice. Do I just want to Battle Cry and like beat through here? Let's just do a beat rush. Because I want to kind of freeze him. I want to get freeze down. Because oh, he's going down super fast. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can just get... I feel like I want to freeze him. Okay, Setzer still has burst effect. We're hanging in there. The problem is to refresh it, I'm going to have to use Setzer's burst phase, right? I mean, he's frozen. I can't imagine that this will deal damage, right? He can't Brave Gain. Yeah, he did try to do damage there, but the freeze was on point. That's why the freeze is so good. All right, Aerith, my girl. What do we want out of you here? I mean, yeah. I mean, I could Echo and really stretch this, but no, I got to save the Echo. We got to ramp into another one after this. I mean, this phase is falling apart pretty quick. What's a really big thing I can do to you? I don't want to Echo. I mean, yeah, because, like, I could lead with Setzer's Force, because his Force is flexible enough, right? I could really, like, stretch the damage here, because I could Echo a couple times, but I don't know. I don't want to waste my last Force. We're just going to play it the way I was planning to. We'll let this Force die out. I mean, 51%. Holy cow, he's just melting away. Okay. Setzer. Let me hit the red card and see if this gets rid of the aura. I don't think it will, though. I think it's got to be a 2-turn, right? Oh, maybe it did. He's not stealing turns anymore. Aerith. I mean, I do kind of want to ramp a little bit. Because I want to be... I would actually like him to not even get into his Force. Let me get a couple ramps here. And I kind of want to finish this off before I go into the next one. But I think I just kind of want to go into my big... Even if he's still at this phase, I'm going to assume he'll transform mid-Force. Shoot, he is ramping quick. I feel like I got to keep up with him. And then I could just immediately cancel with Setzer. Because I remember I read the Force effect and it was nasty. I did not like it. Oh, but the problem is... Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I am going to pass turn. I need to pass turn here. Let's heal evil. I want to pass turn here because I think I'm just going to do a Setzer burst phase. That should give me time to build up Force and refresh his burst effect because we're going to need it. Okay, here comes the Screech again. Okay, that's fine. Yep, alright. So I think we're just going to do a straight up burst phase. Now, this isn't for damage, right? This is gain Force, do Setzer's effects, and refresh the burst effect. So we're going to do it. So this isn't for damage. This is more for setup. Let's do the EX. That's fine. Okay, this is going to help me catch up to his Force, too. And I guess I had a summon I could have used, too. That's another option. Let's hit the LD. This is good, too, because we need to refresh our rainbow numbers. And this, hopefully, now I'm going to set up for, like, a big Tifa, right? And the nice thing with Tifa is she doesn't need her burst phase. Like, I can get that launching kind of going. I mean, I've got Reigns, but she can just Battle Cry spam a little bit and, like, get some fat turns out with her BT effect, right? Sure, let's refresh the freeze. That sounds plenty good right there. For sure, we'll take that. Let's red card. Oh, I suppose I should have used freeze or red card first, because the LD doesn't give a free skill use, it refreshes one. So I did that out of order. You normally want to use the 15 or 35 first. So now I left myself in a spot where I'm going to have to do an HP plus, but it's fine. Sure, let's hit this. Because I don't think the FR gives him a skill use back. I think it's just the LD. That's fine. Okay. Sure, let's HP attack. Sure, let's hit that. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. Canceling the Force is range damage, but Setzer's mostly magic. Is this FR actually magic damage? Does Setzer not actually cancel? Hold on. Setzer might not actually cancel. Yeah, his FR is magic. He's not going to cancel the Force. So now I'm really pressured to beat him to it because I don't have a ranged Force. I could like bring Yuffie in here or something, but yeah, so now I'm feeling pressure. So, all right, here's the plan. I want Tifa's BT effect up. So we're going to do it. And then I'm going to go summon so I can beat him to Force. Because if he gets the force, I might be in trouble. Setzer actually deals magic damage on the force. Silly me, right? I don't know. He only uses throwing weapons. Like, why wouldn't he do range damage? He does on his red card, and that's it. 98%, so we're cutting it close. But oh, actually, I just beat him to it, so I don't have to summon. Yeah, so I can just Tifa here, huh? We just barely beat him to it. Okay. Sure. 98.9, but here's the problem. We've got to, like, win the fight now. So this is nice, though, that we held on to the summon. Because we can hit that at the end for more damage if we need it. Now, we got to get this guy dead fast. We got to get him dead, and we got to do it fast. Oh, he's still going to steal turns on me, eh? Yeah, off turn would be really good here, man. Beatrix would be going crazy on this guy. I mean, the freeze coming in clutch, right? And yeah, the stolen turn. Oh, it did reduce his debuffs because he actually is taking an instant turn. Okay. So yeah, I guess I am free to echo because he's not actually going to cancel it, right? Because this is not range damage. Boy, I don't know. We only have a guy throwing cards and a guy shooting a gun. And somehow we're not getting range damage out of this. Sure, that's fine. 20% battery warning, so that means for the stream, this might be the last thing we do tonight. Once again, I'm on a charger. My phone can't keep up. All right. Yeah, we double echo here. We're going all in on this, and we're hoping we can finish. Once again, I think he's going to have another phase after this because his health drops way too quick, and my chat kind of told me he does. So hopefully it's not 3. I'm hoping it's just this and then one more, and we can be out of here. We'll see. See what happens. Because I'm trying to think, is Clouds actually... I don't think Clouds is ranged. I wonder who they want you to have for ranged here. Maybe Clouds is ranged. Might be. Okay, Aerith. Fury Brand sounds good here. Yeah, I don't like going into a fight when I can't cancel the force. And that's exactly what I did here. I don't know. We might squeak by. We got to finish this phase off, though, pretty quick. All right. Oh, and by the way, Setzer's at 7 turns. But I think he attacked, so I think we finally got better than 7. Somebody in my chat, let me know. Did anybody notice how many turns I got with Setzer? I've been pretty unlucky with him. I think we might have gotten 8. I kind of don't want to seal evil, because I want to get a little bit higher. Let's do an HP attack, I guess. All right. Tifa. All right, we're definitely going to have full throttle. We're going to kind of spam some Tifa here. Get some big fat old damage going. I mean, I do want to give Setzer a turn because I do want to echo. All right, what's going to happen here? He's going to intimidate. Hopefully he doesn't wipe buffs or do anything. Please don't kill me. You're frozen. Please don't kill me. You have freeze on. Please don't do anything stupid here. I guess I got Aerith as a backup too. But I'm pretty sure we're safe. Wow, that's a lot of Brave he would be gaining, by the way. Okay, so he's back again. I'm going to treat it like I got a third phase coming. Like, I'm not going to just, like, blitz through. Like, I'm going to think here. Yes, instant turn on Battlecry. I would like to have launching here, but I'm not going to use a range for it because we're not going to get the full burst phase, right? So we just got to, like, get the Tifa damage out. Okay, I do want to get into Setzer, though, like I said. So I think I will pass turn on a launch here and get some nice launching damage. Wow, this phase is going down really quick. I think there might be another phase after this. And he kept the force gauge, so it didn't lower. Yeah. Okay, we can launch. That's good. Kind of an awkward... Like, these huge bosses, when they launch, it's kind of really awkward. It's like they're just floating in place. Like, they don't actually go up in the air. Sure, 34 mil sounds good. Man, I feel like one more of those. Yeah, Will Jack... I'm going all in. Like, if we don't kill him here, I think I'm done anyways, because their force was really nasty. Once again, I got a summon I can pop at the end to, like, squeak out some damage. So I'm glad I was able to hold that. That was really clutch. Okay, we're at 5 turns left. I feel like now's the time we hit our last LD here. We need all the damage we can get. I would really love to finish the phase on this attack. I don't know that we will, though. Ooh, did it finish it? I think it did. Yep, Intimidate. All right, So I think we got one more phase we got to finish off here. Oh, and he's starting at 81%. He's still frozen. Man, Setzer, I really need to reapply that freeze, but I don't know that he's going to interrupt again. So I think I'm free to echo with Setzer. I think I got another echo left. I think so. Force gauge diminished? What does that mean? Oh, sweet! Sweet Jesus! Oh my goodness! We will take that. We will take that for sure. Once again, you're frozen. You can't kill me, right? I got Aerith BT effect. You can't kill me, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, dude, his Brave games are insane. Like, without the freeze, I feel like we're dying on all these attacks. We need to refresh the freeze, because if he interrupts me again, we could be in trouble. Although... Wait, do I still have another echo with Setzer? I forgot already. I'm kind of tempted to just beat down here. No, because, okay, we're going to beat Rush. Because then Setzer comes up and I can double check his echo. I already don't remember if I used it. Okay. Good. Good. Setzer still has burst. Oh, we did echo. Okay. I know it's not good damage, but I think I'm going to freeze him. I'm going to freeze him, so I just got to be really safe here. I know that damage was, like, not good. But see, this is why. This is why. Because this. I knew he was going to do something. I mean, he maybe isn't doing an HP dump on it anyways. Alright, Tifa, we got to finish strong here. So this calls for Battle Cry and then Meteor Crusher. If EX refills, that would be choice because we'd get the launch with it. He might just die here. Is he got another phase? Holy cow. He's got another phase, but he is only at 71. We can get a lot of damage here. All right. Oh, we have Dolphin Blow. This is good. So we're going to summon for damage. I don't think we'll kill him here. So we're going to have... And I have no more force, right? Oh, actually, that's a lot of damage. Maybe we will. He can't have another phase, right? Here it is. This is for game, man. Dolphin Blow with a couple of launch attacks. This has got to be game here. If he's got another phase, I'm just throwing my hands up. If he's got another phase... Come on. Show me the purple. Show me he's dead. It's not showing me purple. Has he got another one? Okay, we got it. We got it. They didn't show me purple numbers. You're not going to, like, revive on me, right? Like, you're dead? You're actually dead, right? Please tell me you're dead. Woo! Woo! Dude, I don't know if you get much closer than 98.3% or whatever I had on the force gauge. No problem, guys. I'm a pro. Like, I told... All of that was intentional. This was very planned out. I sat for hours studying this fight last night. This is the way everybody should get this fight done. No issues, right? Dimensions and 16. There you go. We got it done. Let me know how you guys handled this fight. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Well... Thank you, chat, for giving me some tips ahead of time. Had I not known about the multiple phases, I've been like, what? He went a little bit deeper than I thought, but we got it done. He was just so, like, squishy, right? Like, so squishy. All right. Let me see here. DE. Well, here. Dimensions and Transcendence. Tier 16 completed. All right, so dude, this is a good stream, dude. We got 4 videos tonight, man. You guys are awesome for hanging out with me for these 4 videos. Now, as you guys saw, my phone's getting low, but I do want to, like, talk to chat a little bit, let you guys say what you want to say. I'm kind of curious how you guys were interacting during my fight because I wasn't really looking at chat, right? So let's see here. Exegetti says stop the cap. Are you talking about, like, my when I was doing that hashtag campaign back in the day? That actually gave me a lot of popularity. Like, people started noticing me when I was doing that stop the cap stuff. That actually got me, like, kind of out there a little bit. Eric Griffin, he's taking Setzer to heart. Crollo clutch. Yeah, we came in clutch there, man. Contour Kite is here. Thanks for coming, man. Florante, what a clutch. GG. Yeah, you know, I'm the best player out there. No one can beat me. I can beat every fight first try, no matter what. Yeah, Aaron Griffin, Aerith overhead would have had my back, but dude, he was off turning me a bunch. She would have only had my back once. I mean, I had Prayer Setzer to revive, but nah. Yeah, Ukuru, nice run. Thanks, Ukuru. Exegeti, dang. Red phase is last. Okay, Lude, well, we figured that out. We got it done. Yeah, Nick said summon. We summoned at the end. Dude, that came in clutch in so many ways, because not only was it, like, so close on there, but remember, when they were at 98%, I was going to summon, and luckily my gauge had hit 100, so that saved, because without that summon damage, we wouldn't have killed him at that point. Now, I didn't know he was going to lose his force gauge, so maybe with regular damage, we probably could have still taken him out, but that was so cool. Okay, James, I had 8 turns, so my Setzer I've hit 6, 7, and 8. It's making me think that maybe the odds are better that you get lower turns, but maybe I'm just really unlucky. Maybe I'm just really unlucky. Edgar FR would be safe either way. Oh, Edgar FR, yeah, because he's got like every weapon type. Exegeti, damage types make 0 sense in this game. Like, doesn't someone have massive fiery attack that's not an elemental? It's all goofy. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there are characters that have that. And like one that never made sense to me was kind of like oh, what was it? What's her face? Beatrix, because she's got like the big two-handed sword she's swinging away, and it's like all magic damage. But I guess technically, when you think about it, Thunder Slash is thunder from the sky. The off turn is whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of damage that's like, what? Oh, sure. Kane is the guy. Yeah, that makes sense. Kane is the guy they're looking for. Makes sense. He's a guy that's featured on a banner. Exegeti, very lucky. All the echoes. Yeah, I literally used every single FR button. Like, I kind of played it for, like, my really sloppy fight that I did. I did everything as perfectly as I could to squeak it out because, once again, I didn't go super heavy. I did that first, like, medium force to kind of sneak through a little bit. And then I did the big heavy force, and it was enough. Oh, Ukuru says ranged is the first form and the second is magic. Is that true? So would I have been okay to cancel that? Because I thought it was just ranged. Hold up. Let me look here. So this enemy, force effects. Oh, magic brave damage. Okay. So beforehand, I guess I only looked at the one and it's ranged. Oh, so we would have been fine. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Ukuru says Joe's going to have a nice surprise when canceling the condition. So you thought, in line with me, that the phase I was on was ranged, and I realized during the fight that he's not actually ranged. But yeah, we would have actually been fine there. So I would have been extra mad because I burned both Setzer echoes thinking that I was all or nothing, and I actually could have still canceled. Okay. Wait, delaying him gives him instant turns? I thought it said delay 2 turns or else. Okay, maybe I had that. Oh, I suppose because he was only jumping turns sometimes, then maybe it was when I was delaying. Okay, whatever. I do not read well. I just run in blind and somehow get these fights done. I just somehow do it. Oh, dude, yeah, my rank plate. Holy crap, that is ridiculous. I just noticed that now. Yeah, the rank plate is dope, dude. That reminds me of like something from Final Fantasy 16, to be honest. Nice. Oh, that's what Eraser, that's what you're saying. Look at your level border. Yeah, that is ridiculous. Yeah, eDaddy says GG. It was a cool finale though. Had a real narrative going with that one. Yeah, I'll repost the fight. I think it's entertaining for sure. Alvin Richard, Cloud does have 5 ranged attacks. Okay. So let me check Cloud really quick. Let me check his FR. Actually, what am I doing? I got my notes up. Let me look at Cloud quick. Yeah, his FR is ranged, so Cloud works too. Cloud's FR would have worked fine. So Cloud or Kane there. Totally make. Let's get some rewards. Hold on, let's get some rewards here. Give me some spicy rewards. Oh, 10k gems. That's spicy. And I think I got to claim something in the Dimensions End page, actually. A lot of people forget this, so if you guys do Dimensions End, you have to hit this rewards in the upper left, and there's stuff in here. It was really funny, because kind of in the middle of this, I went like 3 Dimensions Ends without claiming this stuff, and didn't realize it, and all of a sudden I realized it one day, and I had a bunch of like BT and like blue armor materials, and I like went crazy on a bunch of characters. I was like, it was like saving for Christmas or something. So yeah, some of you guys might be in that spot. So make sure you go in here and grab this. Look, that's good stuff. That's blue armor stuff. That's BT materials. Yeah, we got some 4-stone stuff. We got more BT materials. Like, look at that. 3 BT tokens. Yes. We take those. We for sure take those. Let's refine some stuff, man. Let's do it. I have no idea. My phone is like on its last limbs, by the way. It might just die. I've had it one time on stream where my phone literally just died during the stream. All right, let's get me another book. See, the problem is I'm getting to the point where I have too many books and no BTs to use them on. Realistically, I can look at this. And, you know, if you combine my ingots with my books, that's 6 ingots I could have, right? So realistically, I should be able to green 2 characters right now, but I can't because there's nothing to use the books on. And the really crappy thing that this game does is you can't sell a BT that has a book on it. So normally what you would do is you would save your dupe BTs, put a book on it, get the ingot, and then sell it for BT tokens, but you can't do that. They definitely need to change it. It would add a lot more value to BT dupes. It for sure would. Diablo's colors, yeah. Don't worry, Razor. We got those rewards. Jake, the longest boss battle, and Joe is doing great single damage from Tifa and Setzer, for sure. I haven't claimed most of my perfects just to save the BT tokens, for sure. Aaron Griffin, I just claimed mine by accident. Still got 2 months left. Okay. Nice. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there, guys, man. It was a fun night. I think everything went well. The videos went well. You guys were awesome. We had 130 something in here, which is a really nice number to have. So yeah, this was great. So anyways, guys, hopefully we'll catch y'all later, and I think Vice might be next. So if I'm available, we'll try to stream for that as well. Don't forget, I guess I will shout out my Discord. So if you guys are new and want to join my Discord, it is pinned in the chat. Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, Dokkan Battle, Honkai Star Rail, a lot of fun chats in there. You can get help from me personally, but you have to @ me, you have to tag me. There's a lot of chat going on. I don't have time to sit and read it all, but if you tag me, I'll help you. Otherwise, we have a lot of great players in there that will help you. Honestly, players that are better than me, I'm not going to lie, will help you out, that know the game better than me. You know, Nick the Ninja, Blind Eye, people like that are in there. So they will definitely give you the help that you need. And it's a great, fun Discord. So please jump in and join us. I would appreciate it. So, all right, guys, have a good night. We'll catch you all next time.